kittens run freely in this bookstore in Canada. I need to go to Canada. Kitties.
Fuck kitties.
I love kitties.
It's all about the puppies.
No.
We actually have a cat cafe here in Birmingham. It's kind of neat.
It's all about the munchkins.
I love cat cafes.
It's quite fun. Been there a couple times. Okay. So, yeah. Happy anniversary!
Do I get a prize?
No.
Oh.
You haven't been here the full year.
What a shitty anniversary.
It's not your anniversary.
Damn it. Did they get a prize?
They get to
No, we're dead.
I get to live.
What's your anniversary prize? One character still alive.
Yeah.
Well, actually, fuck all of you. Hey, Brad. Happy anniversary, Brad.
Yay.
Don't you feel so satisfied that you kept that one character alive for a year? When your peers couldn't?
No comment. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, we're late. Way to go, Carson.
It's the anniversary. You can be late. It's fine. It's 1 minute.
Alright, let's get that intro music going. Now let's do this.
No. I don't feel like it.
Fine then, we'll play my intro music. Dun, 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 dun,
Stop with
dun,
that Superman crap.
dun, dun.
Alright, here we go. Last time, after our heroes narrowly escaped from the doomed Gnomish airship headed to destroy Zento, they looked on as a brilliant flash of light filled the sky over the ocean, as questions of their companion Jinx started to flash in their minds. With evening quickly approaching, however, they headed towards a nearby farm to seek shelter for the evening. Arriving at the homestead, they noticed that they not only had it been abandoned, but might have even been attacked, as a couple of the buildings had been destroyed and large rocks lay strewn about the fields. Upon further investigation, however, the group found a young girl hiding in the ruins of the farmland. Rin, as she was called, showed them around the house and helped them set up for the evening, but not before warning them about some unhappy visitors that occasionally wandered through the area. As our heroes prepared the homestead, Brad, in his deep meditation, came in contact with a spirit in his bracers, a blue dragonborn woman named Valda. After a tense sparring session, the woman agreed to start training Brad nightly in hopes of preparing him to face against his greatest enemy. As the sun started to rise, however, one of their prisoners decided to make their escape, and in the process alerted the local nasties, a couple of hill giants and their pet troll. Though Aoya made a good attempt at diplomacy, negotiations quickly broke down, and the Iron Tempest was forced to defend themselves. After a hard-fought battle and some clever misdirection from Brad, our heroes came out victorious, and managed to rescue some villagers in the process, as well as setting fire to the farm. Now, as they head back towards their hometown of Zento, our heroes keep one eye looking over their shoulders as they try to make the journey back in one piece.
Have we broken fair enough distance where we feel like we're not being followed?
I'll say rule survival.
God damn it.
You don't know. I mean, based on everything that's being seen within this area anyway, there's still more of those rocks all over the place, and now you know what those are about. So it's probably a good guess that you're not completely safe wherever you are.
How far away from the farmhouse are we? Do we make?
At this point, after you guys have traveled, you are I'll say probably about a half a day away from where you were before.
We see any other farmhouses in the area?
There are a couple of what look to be smaller communities and things. There was a small town that you guys had stopped in for a little bit just to kind of rest your feet. They, provide you with water and stuff like that. Since you all weren't really preparing for an actual journey like this, it just kind of happened all at once. But they did manage to give you a little bit of hospitality before you headed back out on the road again.
So as in I would have had time to get changed?
Yes, you would have.
Okay. That's all I really cared about with that earlier question.
So,
My, what beautiful weather we're having. No? Okay. I'm just fucking myself.
Is it raining? I'm lost right now. What we're doing? I know we're on a carry.
it is not raining currently. It's actually a sunny day outside.
What pace are we keeping on this carriage? Or
What
stuff?
carriage?
What carriage?
Well, what are?
We're walking.
Okay, we're
do we have
walking.
do we still have the 4 people that we saved with us, or did we drop them off at the village that we stopped at?
They've actually decided to go with you because they want to try and get to Zento as quickly as they can as well.
Ooh. Santa.
The farmer actually mentions that he has family there, and maybe they can try and find another homestead, possibly if he can get in contact with some people. So, and he figures since you guys were able to kill the giants, I mean, might be pretty safe going with you.
World perception to see if there's anything around. If I see anything, any creatures.
Go right on ahead.
How far of a travel we got left behind us? Or in front of us?
At this point, you have probably about a day left.
Okay.
And it looks like you may actually have to spend the night, one more night on the road. Perception? No, you don't see anything, Duran. It looks pretty clear. There's, again, several fields all around you. Look to be growing some kind of grain. You see a couple of cornfields, things like that. Beautiful clouds up ahead, up overhead today.
Are we seeing less and less of the rocks, or are we seeing any of the rocks?
As you're pulling in closer to Zento, they are getting a little more sparse, but there's still some pretty big boulders laying around.
And about what time of day it is? You said afternoon?
This is just afternoon now.
Yeah. Hey, I say we go till about dusk, and if we see anything a little bit before or a little bit after, as far as a homestead or something, or a little village, I say we go ahead and hole up there for the night. 'Cause, I don't want to be kind of left out in the open, because I'm still seeing all these rocks around us. I don't see any creatures, but I mean, there are sparse rocks. That means the giants could come this far south. What do you all say?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Is the music playing like something scattering around, or is that just me?
The fluttering in the music, yes.
I've had the music muted. Oops.
Alright, so. Going to try and travel as long as you can until you try and find a settlement, at least, or something like that.
Yes, please.
Alright. Who is in the lead currently?
I'll take the lead.
Okay, and what kind of pace are you guys keeping?
Just a normal pace.
Okay. Go ahead and roll survival for me.
Credits.
It's not very hard because there is an established road where you are currently. Though it is.
But guidance.
I mean, if you want to use guidance, you can.
Yes, guidance. I have it. I'm gonna use it.
Okay, fine.
You could use a D4 to add to that survival.
Go ahead and roll.
He says he don't wanna.
Roll a D4. Okay.
But did you touch him?
I did. I touch everyone. She's a touchy girl.
Sounds like a touchy subject. But
Anyway, yes, Naran, you may add 1d4 to that roll.
Oh, I'm rolling the D4?
Yes.
I thought.
Yeah, I give the ability to you.
hey,
Wow.
another 4.
Hey.
Again, there is an established road here, so it's not that hard to stay on track. It does get a little sparse in some places, so but you are kind of able to point yourself in the right direction. In the places where it does get a little hard to read, Ren actually kind of helps you poke out, like, this is where it's a little more worn down, where probably some carts and things are coming through. So, but with that, you do manage to keep a steady pace on the road. And just before nightfall, you do see the chimney and a couple of looks like candles in some windows of a couple of houses that are closer towards the road.
Hey, see a couple of houses up ahead. I say we go and ask if we could hole up for the night.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Good.
Okay, we're gonna head to the houses and knock on a door and ask if we can spend the night.
Okay. Who's knocking?
We should let Ren do that.
But they're strangers.
So are we.
Good point. Okay. Ren will walk up to the door and knock.
Okay.
Very annoyingly. Like a 12-year-old would.
What the? Hey, what's going on out there? Huh?
Hello. Just gonna wave as
There's
soon as he opens the door.
an older-looking human man opens the door, and he kind of looks. He looks up at first, and then he looks down. And he's like, "Oh, hello there, little girl.
Hello. Me and my friends or acquaintances. We're looking for a place to stay the night. Is there a place we could set up camp here?
We don't really have any rooms for you, but yeah, I guess you could stay out in the barn.
That would be fantastic.
Just try not to draw too much attention to yourselves. We're about to put the fires out for the evening. The hill folk like to come down and mess with things.
Like the big angries?
Yeah, big angries.
I know about them. Okay. Thank you.
How are you alive? He kind of closes the door.
Kind of just turn and kind of skip back towards the group. He says we could stay in the barn.
As we're walking towards the barn, I want to go ahead and take a look at the outside perimeter of the barn.
Okay.
And see if there's any windows or any doors. Just take a look at the area around it.
The make of this one seems to be a little bit better than the one that was in the homestead where you guys found Ren. definitely like hardwood panels instead of the like sticks and things that were kind of thrown together and rocks that were poorly spackled. There's one of those big bay windows up the top, that you load hay into, and then there's a couple of windows down on the ground floor level that actually have glass in them.
How dark
Is there
it
a
inside?
door that can be shut across the front of the barn?
It is extremely dark inside currently because there is, like you said, they don't want to draw any attention to themselves as much as they can in the middle of the night, and there is a door on the front that it could be barricaded with.
What's the moon cycle right now?
Roll survival. Moving into a new moon. So I believe it is a waxing crescent. Is that it? Waning crescent. That's it.
Okay, so there's some visible light.
A little, but not much. It's pretty dark outside.
Okay.
Rin is going to cast light on the end of the little stick she carries to walk around with.
Little girl's walking stick lights up with this bright flash, and the area is illuminated.
So you said otherwise outside's pretty dark?
It's pretty dark.
I'd like to take this time to make the obligatory I have dark vision comment.
Fuck off.
She's just gonna walk in with her light.
I have dark vision too.
Try to find a good place to settle down.
Okay.
Permanent dark.
Inside, you see several stacks of hay and things. Obviously, this is fodder for the animals. There is a ladder that leads up into a small loft.
She will climb the ladder to the loft.
Okay.
I'm gonna lay on some hay.
Tybalt flops into a pile of hay. Mr. Squeakers kind of looks over your shoulder as you climb up the ladder. And I need you to roll a athletics with advantage. It's not that hard, so.
Athletics. Oh
Acrobatics.
god.
Acrobatics. Excuse me.
Okay. Well, that was an athletics. So let me, with advantage, acrobatics. Maybe you would have been better off.
I mean,
Nah, 15.
you make it anyway. So yeah, you make it up the ladder with no problem.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just take first watch patrolling around the barn.
What kind of animals are in here?
There are none actually.
What? There's no animals in here, and this is a barn.
Yep.
Could be a storage barn.
Could be cannibalism.
We are.
Stalls for animals?
No, actually, there are no stalls for animals in here. And yes, upon further inspection, you do see some crates and things that seem to be filled with like grain, and there's a few crates with fruit in them. About the only animals you actually see are a couple of rats that are walking around.
Mr. Squeaker's having a good time of it.
I mean, he seems to be nestled into Rin's pocket right now, so.
Oh.
We probably need a watch considering there are giant boulders around.
And Rin is going to actually prepare herself some dinner.
Does anybody need food?
I'm gonna look at you with jerky in my mouth. No. Thank you, though.
Okay.
What?
What do you have?
What the fuck?
45 ounce?
Interesting.
Yes, she can create food.
What kind of food do you have?
That's a good question.
It's just like basic bread.
45 pounds of bread?
That's a lot of bread.
I think the entire barn is filled with bread.
I'll eat some bread.
I've probably been farming for 2 years.
Would you say it would be like it's probably like bread and like gruel
Yeah.
or something, but it's going to be delicious.
Man, magical trickery in people's mouths.
What?
Out of character. Out of character. It sounds like Benny.
Except for my food is more than carrots, and it's very tasty.
That is actually nourishing, because that's part of the
Yep,
story.
and
Like I
it
said-
nourishes you.
Like I said, I'm going to take the first watch. And Carson, can I do it stealthily?
Yes, you may. So I need you to roll a stealth check and also roll. Ooh, nice. Roll perception.
Guidance? Oh wait, he's outside.
you're outside.
Never mind.
Quick, climb down and touch him again.
So, Naran, you're kind of sticking to the shadows outside of the house. It's pretty easy to stay hidden, especially in this, darkness of this farm. And eventually, you do see that the lights within the farmhouse in front of you do start to go out, as well as in the other one, and the smoke in the chimney starting to die down as well.
So I
who
know
else is
approximately
going
what
to
time it is.
Sorry.
About how many hours after dusk? What did the lights go out?
It wasn't too long. It's probably about an hour after dusk.
Okay, thank you.
Who
Also,
else is going on first watch?
I'm trying to go on first watch as well.
Okay. Owie will join
Sounds
you.
I'll take second as I pass out into the hay.
Yeah,
Is it possible to go on the rooftop of this barn?
No, it is not. There's no perceivable way to climb up there.
Okay.
It's a pretty big
Not with
barn.
that attitude.
I mean, yeah, I want to super jump up there. Yeah. I guess I'll give a stealth approach as well. Like I'll copy the.
Okay, roll stealth.
How do you copy one you can't see? Oh,
You're right.
Owie, you're standing out in the middle of the very dim moonlight.
Listen, no one can see me.
You're
I am ninja.
No, you're not. Anyway, roll perception.
That's what she thinks.
Okay, Brad's going third. Brad's going to meditate.
Ren will take the last watch, I guess, with Brad because
I guess that means I'm
she
on
likes to
second.
wake up early.
Okay.
I'm gonna put up my changing stand, get into some PJs.
Violet sets up her suitcase, pops out the wheels on it, covers herself up with a curtain that's on her little changing stand.
I love this thing.
Comes out with a fresh set of PJs.
Roll out my sleeping bag, and then just plop on it.
And Ren's gonna put the light out that she has before she goes to sleep.
Okay. As all of you start bedding down, Naran and Owie, you two are keeping vigilant watch around the barn for right now. Owie, during the middle of your watch, you hear something that sounds like giggling.
Do I know what direction?
You should roll another perception check for me. Hard to tell, but it seems like it came from behind the barn.
I let Naran know that I hear something behind the bar. We should go check it out. Yes. No.
Naran?
How can you see me?
Are you purposely hiding from Owie?
No.
Okay.
I say, I say, okay.
I guess we go investigate this little giggling.
Okay. As the two of you kind of stick close to the barn and you peer around to the backside, you don't see anything.
This place is haunted. Yeah, just make a mental note of giggling and continue patrolling the area.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand right there at the corner, peering to the backside and staying in stealth. Just to look and see and listen and hear.
Okay.
If I hear any more of what Owie knows.
Roll another perception
Sees?
check for me. You hear it coming from the other side of the barn now, the front.
And Owie's not near me now.
Oh, you said you went back to the side or to the front?
I went back to patrolling, so I guess the front
Okay.
is where I was patrolling.
So
Did I hear that?
She patrolled back to the front. Roll perception. Actually, where you were, yeah, you would have heard it perfectly well, even without a perception check.
Do I see where it was coming from? Like, is there anything out of natural in the area?
Not really. You notice more clouds in the sky.
What the heck is making this giggling sound? I guess I'll whisper hello. Anybody there?
No response.
I'm just gonna slowly walk around.
I would like to do this.
Detect magic.
To where I thought the giggling from the front was, or around the barn.
Alrighty. Give me just a second here.
Because I think I do realize that my party members probably have magic stuff on them, so I'm not too concerned what's coming from their general area of where they're sleeping at. I'm just more concerned about what's.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The main thing you notice that's weird as you kind of focus your eyes in to see if there's any magic in the area, you see a bright blue glow coming from the front side of the barn that you know is heavy transmutation magic. But it's kind of coming from the air.
All right, I slowly make my way up to the front, and I call out. As I'm slowly making my way to the front, do I notice it's still there?
It
hadn't moved?
It seems to be moving, actually. It's kind of flitting around in the air erratically. It's hard to actually keep your vision on where this thing is.
I would like to call out hello in this language.
Primordial.
And if I don't hear any response, I would like to call out hello in this one.
Your voice starts to echo as you cry out. And you get a response back in Sylvan.
Is everything okay? Responding back in Sylvan, of course.
And then you all of a sudden hear in your ear, "Let's play."
Nah, you done it.
Owie, Naran, you both black out.
Oh boy.
The rest of you, you start having these dreams, these strange visions flying through your head, of flying, actually. You feel like you're dancing on clouds, and what's amazing is all of you are there. Every single one of you. What's even more unusual is you seem to still be in the barn. The barn seems to be made out of clouds.
Weird.
This isn't right.
Is it something that's forcing us to believe that this is truly happening, or is this something that we can detain as not right? I don't know exactly what effect we're under.
I mean, this ain't right, that's for sure.
Do we think
Okay.
we're dreaming?
What was it, Tibble?
We're dreaming?
Roll... Let's say roll wisdom check. It feels like a dream, but it feels real. And Naran and Owie, you two are there as well.
So everybody's together?
Yep.
Aren't you guys supposed to be on watch?
Aren't you supposed to be sleeping?
What happened?
Well, we heard a little giggling. Went to investigate, didn't see it. In the back. Heard giggling from the front. I noticed that there was magic coming from it. And I called out hello in a different language. And all of a sudden I hear a voice in my ear go, "Let's play a game." And I blacked out. Now we're here.
Sleep on watch.
That's impossible. I thought they couldn't fall asleep. Wait, did I just talk?
Yeah, that's my question. No.
So
Are
Squeaker's
we
just talking
asleep?
to us?
Squeakers is talking.
Like we can all understand it?
Yeah,
You can talk?
I can talk. That's weird. Why am I doing that?
Yes.
You
Why
sound
are
like
you
the
doing
mayor.
that?
Are we dead?
I like to pinch myself in the arm. Like the typical try to wake yourself up.
That's so much fun. No, you're not dead. Don't worry.
Who said that?
Oh God.
As you're all trying to comprehend what the hell is going on around here, all of a sudden you see some of the clouds kind of swirl and materialize in front of you. And before you, you see
a fairy or a full-fledged person?
It's a blue Tinkerbell.
Looks like a fade to me.
It's a butterfly.
What is happening?
what you see in front of you is what looks to be a young woman. She has these large, beautiful blue wings that kind of look like a Luna moth's wings, but they have these patterns of clouds all over them. And she seems to be wearing like a small, like see-through skirt, kind of like a ballerina. She looks fairy-ish, what you would know as a fairy, but she's bigger, a lot bigger actually. Probably about the same size as Violet and Ren.
So you brought us here?
Yes, you look like so much fun.
Yeah, we're a real blast. Why'd you bring us here?
Well, see, there I was sleeping. It was a beautiful day. And then all of a sudden, something just shook me out of my sleep. It was like this giant explosion. I don't know what the heck blew up in my plane. I don't know what the heck blew up in the sky. Or why was there anybody in the sky to begin with? People don't usually come up there. Anywho, yeah, explosion. I woke up. I'm here. Hi.
But you said in your plane?
Yeah.
Like, when she's saying that, can I get a sense that she's talking like an astral plane or like rolling planes?
I would say roll Arcana.
God, make me roll everything I don't have proficiency in. It could be worse.
She's definitely referring to some kind of magical plane, not like the Earth itself, but some other realm.
So you said that you don't know what blew up?
Nope.
Do you know how we got here?
Yeah, I brought you here.
Do you need help with something? Is that why you brought us here?
How'd you bring us here?
I mean, you weren't really that hard to bring here. After all, you would touch the sky, so, you know.
Why are we here?
Good question. Also, your horn friend. I have a little favor I need to ask.
Proceed.
So, my sisters haven't been getting along lately, and as such, they've started a little, she kind of does air quotes, war, between each other. It seems to be spilling out.
Maybe that's what the explosion was.
Could be, but explosions around here happen all the time. No. That was something different. Something from your end, as she kind of points to all of you.
Who is your sisters?
Oh, let's see. There's Denagi. She kind of likes to, plant things and make things grow and whatever. It sounds boring to me. And then Verisol. She's really good with trees. She likes planting large forests and things, but she's also very good with the creatures. For some reason, they haven't been getting along well lately, and one of them was like, I think probably because all three of our planes have smashed together, which is, that's something entirely different. But anyway, they're fighting over who should have control over it. It's one big plane now, and they're calling it, what was it?
stupid name. Feywild?
And who are you?
Iris!
And you said we're in the sky, so I can guess that you control the sky domain.
I guess?
So is it just the three of you that make up the Feywild, or are there more of you?
I mean, as far as I know, those are the only three planes that have smashed together. It was what was it? The plane of the grasslands, and then the plane of the forest, and then the plane of the sky. And we all just kind of, she starts like pounding her fist, like, smash together.
How is that possible?
Huh?
What do you expect us to do about it?
Good question. So, I'm going to give you all a little test to see if you're up to the task I need you to perform.
Wait, you're gonna test us? We haven't even agreed to it. What happens if we don't want to do it? And what's in it for us?
I mean, do you like it here?
No?
Well, if
Is
you
it a
don't
math
agree,
test?
then get used to it.
Please tell me it's not a math test.
It might be. That's
I
the
hate math.
fun of it!
She kind of like throws her hands up and starts like twirling around all of you, just flapping her wings. This bright blue dust seems to kind of fling around you as she does this.
You see, things up here get a little more wild than everything else.
How wild.
Anything could happen. And that's the fun part.
Like us going back to where we were?
It could happen, actually.
Why don't you get involved with your sister's war? Why don't you bring them together? Why do you need us?
Well, I mean, they would probably kick my ass. Plus, I've kind of been missing a piece of myself. It went missing a long time ago. And I'm not really feeling up to it.
What are you missing?
You fly, right?
I can fly, right? But,
Can they fly?
The Nagi can? I think she can. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen her, actually.
Because if you can fly and they can't fly, you have a very big advantage over them.
Oh, right. But I also don't like getting into those kind of conflicts. I think they're stupid.
Wait, you
What
said
do
wild
you think
things
they're
can happen,
stupid
right?
too? I don't want to get in a conflict.
What did you lose so long ago?
Well, I went down to play, and then all of a sudden I got captured by these people that didn't, like, I don't know, I don't know whose kids they were, but they were really mean. Anyway, they kind of stuck something in me and sucked out part of my me.
Where is that now?
Excuse me?
It sounds very terrible.
Sounds very familiar.
Let's see. Last I saw, it was in some place in the desert. It was a really big city.
That really narrows it down.
Describe the city.
Could you describe the people?
They kind of looked like those kids that captured me a long time ago, but they don't feel the same. There's a lot of them. A lot of these big, what do they call them? The metal things, machines. Led by some big guy in a cloak, had a crown.
Did he have a hood?
Morel?
It sounds right? It doesn't sound right, though.
talking about home?
No, that's not it. Anyway.
How long ago was this?
Oh, thousands of years. I can't even, like... actually, how was it? Like, four...
It was like 20 minutes ago.
4, 5, 6, 7... I mean, yeah, it felt like 20 minutes to me, but it was a while. It was a long time ago.
What does the thing look like that they took out of you?
Well, back then it just was part of my essence. I don't really know what they did with it. Some of my brothers and sisters said that they kind of shoved it into, like, these discs.
Brad, that's your part.
Okay, so what is this test that you're giving us? And again, what do you expect us to do to your sisters if they're stronger than you and you just zapped us here?
Well, I've always been told of the ingenuity of the small people, and I kind of want to test it for myself and see what it's like. So...
I'm not small. I'm tall for my age.
Why don't you just sleep dumb like you did us?
Unfortunately, they're not susceptible to my magic as crazy as it is, and they're missing pieces too.
You said they shoved them in the disc. How many? Do you know how many they did that to?
What are your sisters' names again?
Do you know?
Denagi and Verisol.
And Naran, that should strike a chord with you.
I bet you there's 3 discs. It's always in 3s. Always.
Yes, Naran.
Hold on.
Also, do we feel well rested being put here?
You do.
Or am I
actually.
still dog shit tired?
No, you actually all feel completely rested.
Okay.
So we got a long rest.
You got a long rest, yeah.
All right.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Where is Vericel now? Do you know?
Yeah, she's still hanging out on her plane. We can't actually get back down into the world without, some kind of crazy magical shit happening. Case in point.
I would like to go and... He said Vericel and Denagi are fighting?
Mm-hmm.
How can I go and talk to Vericel?
Depends. Do you want to go as a corpse? Because that's kind of the only way right now. She's not happy.
No.
She's really not happy. So my thinking is, she kind of puts her hands together again. If you guys manage to find their pieces of power too, you might be able to, calm them down a little bit. Keep them from trying to kill each other.
Where will these piece of powers be?
I don't know where theirs are. I can only feel mine.
So
Where's
you want
yours
us to
at?
get your disc back and give it to you?
Yeah.
So where do you feel yours at?
I told you already.
In a big city with big metal men?
In a desert.
In a desert.
So 2 places.
No, that's one place. Anyway.
Was the place called Home?
No, not at all.
Do know some.
If y'all will excuse me, I'll be right back. I want to go over here and sit down and think for a couple of minutes. And at this time, I want to go and kneel down and start praying to my goddess.
Naran, as you kneel down, You kind of feel a hand on your shoulder. And as you look over, there seems to be a man in a police officer's uniform with his hand on your shoulder. I know what you feel, kid. It's hard losing people like that. But when you get to my age, you got nothing left to lose.
Do I recognize this man?
No.
Okay, Boomer.
What type of features does he have?
He looks like some kind of officer.
Is there anything else around here that that would make him? Am I seeing anything else around here that would make him put his hand on my shoulder and tell me that?
No.
Do we see this guy, or is
Yeah.
this just him?
Everybody sees it. And then as soon as he appears, he disappears again.
Oh, good, it's starting.
What's starting? Yeah.
So, your test. Like I said, let's play a little game. What I need you to do is get through my plane and go knock on Verisol's door.
Which direction should we head?
Yes.
Didn't you just say we'd go there as a corpse if we did that?
Maybe enter her plane. I didn't say go in it.
I thought you said it was all the same plane. They got mashed together.
It is. However,
Am I already a corpse?
I'm kind of acting as a buffer between the two of them right now.
This test already sounds hard.
I'm already lost.
As she kind of motions behind her, you see what appears to be very close is a door.
I guess we're supposed to enter through that door.
Is that the door you want us to knock on?
Mm-hmm.
Brad, would you do us the honor?
I want a second door.
No.
Never go through door number 1.
I'll
So-
go knock on the door first. Everybody here?
Be careful.
She's gonna grab hold of his shirt and cast guidance just in case.
Okay.
Iris, is there anything you're leaving out? Is there anything we should be concerned about once we go through this door?
I didn't say go through it. I just said knock on it.
Okay. Is there anything we should be concerned about or anything we should know about when we knock on the door?
No, have fun.
She disappears.
Jesus.
Task 1, knock on door. Failed to understand. Mental note taken.
All right. Ready, guys and gals?
I hate this.
You got this!
I knock on the door.
Roll a new character.
And that music stopped.
Oh, character's already rolled.
Naran, as you step forward, the door that was close to you seems to be 2 steps away. You take 2 steps, it seems to be 4 steps away. You take 2 more steps, it seems to be 6 steps away. You can't seem to be
Stop.
getting closer to it.
What happens if we back up from it?
That's what I was going to do. I was just going to turn around in the exact opposite direction and walk away from the door.
Seems to be right where it was before, as you head back to where your companions are.
I
Yeah, but
walk
what
on
is
the
happening?
other side of my companion, see if he comes any closer.
It does not. It stays in the same place. Suddenly, Iris pops her head out from a cloud, too. All you see is her head.
Oh, sorry, the landscape seems a little boring. I'll fix it.
She snaps her fingers, and in front of you, there is a forest now.
Okay.
Try walking backwards towards the door. Don't look at it.
Good idea.
Okay. I turn around and y'all tell me when I'm next to the door. I start walking backwards towards the door.
A little left.
Go a little left.
No, my left.
Oh. Violet's left.
Tybalt, what is happening?
There was a door that kept walking away from us, and now there's a door there.
Brad, if there's ever a time to be blind, it's now.
So can we still see the door, or do we just see the forest?
You can still see the door. However, Naran, you run into a tree.
Damn it! Thanks, Violet!
Is the door chasing away from him still?
It's currently running away. Naran, something hits you in the head.
What hits me in the head? Tell me an apple.
No, it seems to be a small black box of some kind. It's got some kind of ribbons in it.
I do I want to investigate the box.
On it, there seems to be some kind of image of a human man holding a large orange orb, and what looks like an illustration of a rabbit.
Do I recognize the human man holding the sword
Orb
and the rabbit?
It's an orange orb, like a ball.
Or, yeah. Do I recognize this?
No.
Hey guys, you can now call me Naran Newton. This fell on my head.
Who's Newbin?
And I hold it up.
Is Newton canon though? So is the door like actively running now, or is it just keeping paces away from us?
Seeming to stay right where it is.
What if
I guess we could circle the
What
door.
if somebody walks on the backside and you chase the door toward them? Just an idea.
Why are we worried about the door? I ran into a tree.
Because
Hey,
the
man,
door
I don't know
is
where
what
that
it's
tree
supposed to
came
do.
I don't know where that tree
What
came
is to do?
But Iris kind of pops her head out from the tree that you ran into.
Oh, can I have that?
What is it?
That's my favorite movie.
She takes it from you,
I love Space Jam.
and she goes back.
Well, I
in the
guess
tree.
I have no choice, huh?
Did you say Space Jam?
Wow. I hate you, Carson. Well, if we're really intent on knocking on this door, I guess we circle it so it can't run away from us. But then it's probably just gonna go upwards.
Yeah, let's circle the door.
Why's it got to be a circle? Why can't it be a pentagram? Why can't it be a hexagram?
Well, it's not a pentagram because I don't worship demons.
Right, so we're gonna form a circle around this door, see what happens.
Tybalt, is Binks with you?
No, he's in Borgata.
Okay.
Can I even communicate with him?
You can try.
I try. Do I see through his eyes or anything?
All you hear back is Tybalt.
Yeah, we're on different planes now, so I can't even like communicate with him.
However, your snake pops out of your pocket.
That's
God,
disgusting.
Whoa.
That's disgusting.
TMI. Put that thing away. There's young girls present.
An actual snake?
Yeah,
Anybody go invisible?
I can.
I can.
Shut up.
No.
Well, try to go invisible, Tibble, then try to go towards the door.
Okay, I'm gonna throw up invisibility.
Okay. You cast invisibility on yourself.
I might as well give it to Brad and Owie too.
Okay, so Brad and Owie and Tybalt. Tybalt does a 14 hit.
Yes.
The tree in front of you all of a sudden pulls out a... Oh, wait, no, that's with the disadvantage because you're invisible. Okay, so 6 then. Anyway, you see the tree in front of you pull out what looks to be some kind of gun, and it fires at you and misses, and it actually hits Violet. Violet, it smells like pee.
You said it was a 6, though.
It was a 6, but it was aiming at Tybalt.
I feel like you get the right to dodge.
Tree just peeing on Violet?
With a gun.
What is happening?
So, Rin is going to like try to be all sneaky and creep up behind the people that are still visible, like kind of towards the door. And then once she's within 30 feet, she is going to Misty Step to the door. And
Okay, you start to creep up on the door, Rin, and as you do, you... And all of a sudden, you're standing on thin air, and the door is far away from you. It looks like you poofed over a cliff. I need you to roll a athletics check to try and grab the side.
athletics.
Acrobatics.
Really...
Sorry, I keep reading that. Acrobatics. I keep saying athletics.
Wow.
Yep. As soon as you see what you did, you're just like, huh? You like the Bugs Bunny thing where you realize there's no ground underneath you, and you're like, oh shit, and you just grab onto the side as quick as you can.
Alright, I'm gonna try to walk up on the door, being invisible and all.
It's floating in the air now.
As you pull yourself up, Ren, there appears to be some kind of gelatinous creature that's glorping its way towards you.
This thing looks scary.
All of you see this.
Yes, we need to get away from that.
It's coming towards you quickly.
Pew pew! Pew pew!
Roll
She's
to-
gonna Eldritch Blast it.
Okay, roll to hit. That will hit. Good.
Other laser.
That will hit also.
At least it's not too evasive.
Okay, yeah, you pull up that ball of light once more, and the beams burst forth and kind of pierce through this pudding thing as it's kind of glorping its way towards you. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Fighting
my
slime.
God. Or we could just run away. You gotta put the things up, Carson.
Nope. Oh wait, yeah, I do actually have to do that.
I was about to say, what do you mean no?
You're not gonna have tokens, but
Oh, then there's no point of doing that if you all got tokens.
then I was right. Nope. Okay, first up is Naran.
Alrighty. I am gonna take just a regular shot at the gelatinous cube using a regular arrow.
That'll hit. Also not a gelatinous cube.
I'm sorry?
It's not a gelatinous cube.
Oh. There's damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a look. Take a second shot.
Okay, roll hit.
Come on. There we go.
That'll hit.
God, that was delayed. Wow. There we go.
Alrighty.
And with that, I am going to I'm just gonna stand ready.
Alrighty.
I'm done.
Naran, as you see this thing getting closer and closer to Ren as she's pulling herself back up on this cliff, you quickly fire 2 arrows and it pierces through this thing. And though it kind of seems to absorb the arrows a little bit, it does seem to have taken a decent bit of damage from that.
Okay. Thank you.
Alrighty, next up is player 2. Let's see here. I believe it is Owie, yes. You hear something glorping up from behind you.
Brad rolled a 19. And Violet rolled a 15.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. You said something rolled up behind me?
Yes.
I think you missed the point.
He said, yeah, never.
I am okay. Do I know what's rolling up behind? Is the glob rolling up behind me? Is what just?
Something looks like a glob that's rolling up behind you. Are you looking at it?
Yes.
As you
Since
turn,
it's
as you turn around, what you see is an ooze similar to the one that's trying to attack Ren currently, but it seems to be a deep red, and it has a crown of thorns on top of it.
Can I step back and shoot it?
Nope. 17 to hit.
It's I'm 17.
So that hits.
So okay.
You will take 2, 5, and then 4d8 acid damage. My d8. Could have had a d8. Okay, so you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage and 22 points of acid damage as this thing slaps across you with a pseudopod. And as it hits you, it feels like your armor kind of melts a little bit. You now have -1 to your AC.
Okay.
And now, Brad, it's your turn.
How far away is the one from Ali's character?
From Rin, it is probably about 10 feet in front of her currently.
Okay, I am going to go up to get up. I'm going to get up beside it to where Rin is not in the way.
Okay.
And I'm going to that.
Okay, 14 radiant damage. Gotta make a dex save. It is not gonna make that save. So, Brad, you god, that's got a -3 to dex. You put yourself in between this thing and Rin, trying to protect her. And as you put your hands together and fire that blast of radiant energy, let's see. Okay, it's not gonna hit everybody else. Yeah, the energy seems to envelope this thing, and it seems to have taken a pretty good bit of damage from that. I guess there are large chunks of this thing that are kind of falling to the ground and melting now.
I'm gonna kind of like, I guess turn my head a little bit to the side, and I'm gonna ask if she's okay.
I'm okay.
Good. I'm done.
Okay, Violet.
Is it feasible that I can try to help her up? Or am I gonna get tangled up with that thing?
Probably gonna get tangled up with it.
Okay. I'm just gonna go take 2 swings at it. Let's get a little reckless. But I also want you to know she is fed up with this situation.
I skipped Tibble? I did skip Tibble. Oh, sorry. We'll run.
I will do nothing.
We'll go to Tibble next.
Oh, you want me to keep doing mine then?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
We'll get Tibble.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go up, get reckless,
Okay.
get swifty. You know how it is. Let me fish a crit. It's definitely not fishing a crit.
Okay.
Can I imagine that hits?
That does hit. Roll damage.
Okay. Yikes. You're
Let's
nasty.
see. Okay.
Oh,
Violet,
God, Emily.
as you rush up to this thing and slash down at it with your axe, you cut it in half. And it kind
Great.
of glorps over to the side. There are now 2 oozes.
You said there's a cliff, right?
There is.
Okay. Can I just kick one off the cliff that's like not near Rin?
It's
Or
not
Brad.
near the cliff. You'd probably have to pick it up and throw it.
Okay. I don't know what to do. I'm not swinging at this fucking thing again. Actually, with the way my weapon's shaped, can I take like a golf club swing at it towards the cliff? That's not towards Rin? Is that possible?
I guess so.
Can I Tiger Woods this?
Sure, roll to hit. I guess we'll say this is a shove action.
Oh, did you want me to just do a regular D20?
No, that's fine. Like you're hitting with a weapon. So yeah, that's
Okay.
That's
Let me
hits.
fish crit.
I mean, it hits. So,
I know, I'm just fishing crit.
and with the way this thing's working, I mean, crit's not going to matter. You kind of like line up your axe like a golf club and just and knock this thing clear off into the distance. Iris pops up and she golf clap.
I think I shanked it a little bit. Yeah. Gotta practice my swing. And, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. That ooze paid attention to what you did. Actually,
I hope it did.
Tibble go.
Where's the door?
It's still back there, but it seems to be further away than it did before.
All right, I'm gonna walk toward it. Does it seem like it's continually moving back?
No, it seems to be in one place now, but there's a large chasm in between the two of you now.
Oh, great. All right. I guess I'll attack the other ooze that got split.
Okay. Roll to hit. That'll hit. Alright, both hit. Force damage, alright. 13. Tibble, as you see this, like, the other ooze, as you can kind of, see what you think is its ooze face as it kind of follows the other ooze as it's flying through the air and over the cliff. You just, head in your hands, you don't even, like, try. You just point your finger at this thing, fire 2 Eldritch Blasts, and it evaporates into a puddle.
I'm done.
Okay. The deep red ooze is the only one that's left currently, and it is now Rin's turn.
Oh boy.
Didn't you skip Io?
I did skip Owie.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I'm gonna step away from this red ooze, I guess, and shoot at it.
Okay. It will get an attack of opportunity on you. There's a 13 to hit.
No.
Okay. As it slaps out at you with its pseudopod, you just kind of back out of the way as quick as you can.
Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna shoot at it.
Okay, roll to hit. Alright, that hits, roll damage.
Oops.
Why am I not seeing the damage go there? Oh, that's why, because it's way down here. Alright. Were you using sharpshooter?
No, I don't know why 2 came up though.
Because
I don't know.
Clicked.
Yeah, sharpshooter clicked, so it's just 9 piercing damage then. Alright, you fling one
Oh,
arrow.
I see it now.
You fling one arrow and it pierces into this thing. As you fire this arrow away, you hear from a tree behind you an old man's face pops out with these really thick glasses, and he looks at you and says, "You must construct additional pylons." And he goes back in.
What? Oh man.
You didn't just make that reference.
Yeah, I shot the second time
Okay,
already.
shoot.
I did. It was a 17.
Oh, yeah, that hits too. So go ahead and roll damage on that one too.
I took sharpshooter off. I don't know if that counted.
Yeah, that counts. It's fine. So 10 points of piercing damage. So yeah, it looks like you got a pretty good hit in on this strange ooze. Yeah, I guess it's looking the ooze equivalent of bruise currently. Anything else you would like to do?
No, that's it.
Okay. Now, Red, your turn.
Okay. How far is this from me?
It is probably about 45 feet away.
45 feet away. Okay, she is going to. stick with the Eldritch Blast.
Alrighty, that hits.
Damn.
And that crits. Alright, roll damage on those.
No. Hey.
Not bad overall, though. As you fire that beam of light out, as it splits once more, the first beam seems to get a good hit on this thing, and the second one knocks the thorny crown off of this deep red ooze's head. What else would you like to do?
That's it for now.
Okay. Neuron, it's now your turn.
How far away is the crownless thing?
From you, it is 15 feet away.
Okay, I am going to move 15 feet further away from it, if that's possible.
Okay.
And take a shot.
Alright, that hits.
Damage.
Alrighty. As you
Take a shot.
fire one
I'm sorry.
arrow, as you fire one arrow and smacks into this thing, Violet, there's something next to you.
Oh boy, what is it?
It's a man in the shape of a box.
Does it speak to me?
Kill me!
Can I yeet it?
Yeah, you can kick him over the side.
Okay. Doink. Okay.
Continue to run.
Oh, and then my second shot. 23 to hit, and here's the damage.
Okay. As you fire your arrows into this deep red ooze, large pieces of it seem to be glopping off at this point, and there's not much of it left. Let's see, it's going to actually come up and try and hit you now, Naran. Are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay. Let's see, you said you were 15 feet away from it, and you were moving 15 feet.
So I should be 30 feet away from it.
30 feet away currently, and it cannot get you. So, it's going to move in your direction, and it is not going to attack. So, Brad, it's your turn.
I am going to throw a dart at the one that's left.
Okay. That hits. Alrighty.
And I'm finished.
You have to attack.
Are those darts like a dartboard or a lawn dart?
Can throw 3 darts?
You can throw 2 darts.
Okay, well, I'll throw another dart then.
Think of them like kunai.
Okay. So, like dartboard dart.
That hits. Brad, as you fire 2 of these darts, everyone else you see that there is not much of this ooze left. It's kind of a little quivering, just...
I'm done.
Okay, and I believe it is now... Till.
So all that's left is that tiny little ooze.
Little blurb, yeah.
All right, let's shoot the blurb.
Okay, roll hit. That'll hit. And that'll kill it. Once more, you just kind of point your cannon down in the ground and boom! This thing just gets evaporated.
Are we out of combat?
Currently, yes.
What was the point of that, Iris?
It just happened. It's magic.
She kind of waves her hands in the air.
Magic sucks.
You might even say the magic here is a little, wild.
Is that a catchphrase?
Yeah. Can I mend my clothes?
Yes, you may cast mending on your clothes.
I would like to search the battlefield for arrows.
Alrighty, you find all your arrows that you can manage to muster. Actually, you lose one because one was still in the ooze that Violet just kind of smacked off the side of the cliff. So,
Yay.
Can I get some sort of yardage for that hit? I'm trying to perfect my game.
probably about 200 yards.
Yikes! I got plenty of work to do.
Of course, it was an ooze too, so you know they're not very aerodynamic.
That was fair. So, is Ren still hanging off the side of the cliff?
No, she pulled herself back up.
Okay. I didn't know if he was up off of it or not. Or she. So, is there a foreseeable way of crossing this chasm?
It's kind of hard to tell, actually. It looks to be about 70 to 80 feet away to the other side.
How far down does the chasm go?
It's hard to tell. As you look over this kind of cloudy cliff, all you can see below you is blue sky.
I'd like to take my rope and tie a pipe into the end of it.
I'm going to toss one of these just old flask of stuff, like in the chasm.
Okay.
Does it actually like fall?
Yep.
Okay.
Violet, you have a python around a rope? Or a rope around a python?
Yeah, I was gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna go fishing to see if there's some sort of bridge we can't see.
Okay.
Does it work?
No. You're kind of
Okay.
dangling a python over a cliff currently.
I'll put it all back in my backpack then.
Alrighty. And as you put things up, you turn around and there's two gnomes that appear to be taking a dump in a box.
What?
Where's this box at?
Hey, don't look at us! Turn around!
Is it the same box I just kicked over the cliff?
No.
Okay.
And they disappear.
So I'd like to pinch myself again. Since I didn't know if that worked.
I mean, you can pinch yourself. I guess make a wisdom save, wisdom check. With advantage for pinching yourself? I don't know.
Okay.
Still feels pretty real. Yep.
Jesus.
This still feels extremely real.
So Iris, how do I get wings?
Start flapping your arms?
Ren is gonna start flapping her arms.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Need you both to roll athletics. This would be athletics. You both start to get some lift off the ground.
What's happening?
You said that the distance from the edge, one edge to edge, is 80 feet?
Yes.
I'd like to perfect the art of flight first before I do anything else.
Devil,
Get used to the mechanics.
What's up?
what else is on the other side over there with the door?
Do I see anything?
You do actually.
What do I see?
There seems to be a giant cock with arms waving at you.
There's a giant,
Disgusting.
like a bird or a dick?
A dick.
There's a giant dick waving at us, Fred.
What's that?
What?
What?
There's a little giant cock waving at us.
Oh, that's Peter. Hi, Peter.
Like the chicken?
No,
That's a
no,
weird
no.
looking chicken.
Oh, like the penis.
Does it look friendly?
I've never seen a cock that looked friendly.
Does anybody speak cock?
Does it have feet?
I yell over, can you help us cross the chasm?
It doesn't say anything.
So it has hands.
It's got arms, yeah.
Then
No
all of a
legs,
sudden,
no legs though.
all of a sudden, you see blood start to spurt out of this thing. As it looks like it was stabbed multiple times by something.
Somebody's killing the cock.
Who'd do that to a poor, weird looking chicken?
Do you not know what that is?
So I know what a chicken is. I've seen
That's-
farms.
It's not a chicken.
You said it was a cock.
Is this dick dead yet?
Ren is totally like stumped at why you don't know what's that is.
They haven't known for many sessions. One day.
What is your jump speed or jump distance? Is that the same as your movement speed?
Technically, but you have to. There's some checks you have to do with your strength to do it. And it also
Have I got-
it also depends on if you're making a running long jump, which uses additional movement to make an extra jump, or get extra distance on your jump.
Well,
I'm just gonna use my last spell slide and fly my ass over there.
Okay.
Have I perfected flight yet?
Yeah. Actually, you
How's
have.
this flying going?
You
Yeah.
feel-
Do I feel reasonably confident that I could just fly over there myself?
You feel pretty good about this, actually. You feel lighter than you feel like you should. So the two young girls are now flapping in the air up above your heads.
If he's gonna go start flying over there with his spell, I want to follow him.
Okay. And Iris is gliding along all three of you.
Oh God.
Hey, come on back there. You're being slow.
That's a thing. This is a thing.
This will be me at level 13.
Is the door still moving away from us?
It doesn't look like it is now.
Nice.
Are we by the door yet?
No, it does actually seem to be farther than you thought it was for some reason. It's not moving, but everything else seems to be moving.
So the chasm's just getting bigger.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Does it feel like we're not getting anywhere to anyone else?
Iris is getting real old.
I have no idea what you're talking about. She starts playing some awesome rips on the guitar.
It must be nice to just have wings and not have to flap your arms so you can do stuff like that.
Why are you flapping your arms?
To fly.
That's
That's ridiculous. She flies off.
Rena's gonna stop flapping for a moment to see what happens.
You're standing in midair.
What the? Huh? Are you seeing this, Violet?
I'm still flapping my arms.
I'm gonna try to jump.
Okay. You jump, and you land back down, and it appears you're standing on some kind of platform. But there's nothing underneath your feet.
So my fishing with a python didn't find this?
I'm gonna take
Asshole.
another step forward very carefully, kind of testing the waters with my foot.
Yeah, there seems to be a platform there of some kind.
Huh.
Have we lost sight of the others?
What is everyone else doing? The ones that didn't fly. So that's Naran and Howie.
Still
I am
standing here.
I
Right,
guess I'm
yeah.
sitting on the. I'm sitting on the edge of the cliff, watching everything happen in front of me.
I want to try to call out the Vericel.
Alright, you try and pray, and you have no answer.
Okay, I'm just watching them and then watching our backs.
Naran, next to you, you find another box.
I investigate the box.
I hate myself. I wish I was a can.
Why do you hate yourself and why do you wish you were a can? What's wrong with the box?
Because typically when you're a can, you don't have gnomes shit at you.
But how do you know that's not true? How do you know gnomes won't shit in a can?
Oh, come on, man. The box actually looks, like, dejected now.
Hey, I'm just letting you know reality, the possibilities of reality.
Just ruin that box.
Can you tell me anything about this place? Where we're at?
Yeah, I wouldn't talk to him. If you ask me, he's full of shit.
Well, apparently you're no help. So I guess I'd rather talk to something that's full of shit.
I mean, I'm doing what I can. You guys are in a test here.
Your test sucks.
Keep going, Bear!
That's it, Carson.
So again,
I
Rena's
set
just
the box of shit down.
Brad,
What?
as all this craziness is going on, you feel someone tap on your shoulder.
Yeah, what?
You don't see it, but everyone else who's there currently, there are 3 cloud people that apparently are wearing geese, and they get into ready fighting poses in front of you.
What do you want?
In the most horribly translated voiceover, "You have dishonored our master. Prepare to die."
They're Asian clouds. It's the worst.
No, not that one.
Yeah, you hit all 3 and they poof.
Carson. I would like to achieve faster flight. I want to do the Superman or Neo pose and harness all of my newfound powers
Okay.
And fart.
in chasing this door. Do I feel like I pick up speed?
Roll athletics again.
You don't know how to roll that one, do you?
You feel like you're picking up a little bit of speed, but then all of a sudden you realize that you're not moving at all. You're just kind of making a pose in the middle of the air right next to Rin.
This sucks.
Rin has started to run towards the thing.
Okay.
Now that she feels like she's got something to stand on.
I'm gonna go with her.
Ren, as you start running forward, things start to feel warmer around you.
Okay.
It's almost like the weather itself seems to be heating up. I need you to roll a con save.
Oh boy.
Are you gonna need me to do the same thing since I'm running with her?
Yes, Violet.
Rin out.
Okay, you save. Or that's Violet. Violet saved.
Constitution save.
And Ren, you save too. Yeah, you both kind of shrug off the effects of the weather. Tybalt, what are you doing currently?
I'm still going flying toward the door.
You're kind of running into the same issues they are. You don't really seem to be moving anywhere. Not with flight, anyway. Apparently Ren seems to be making some ground, but she's running?
Alright, I'm gonna go down onto the whatever the fuck she's walking on.
Okay. Yeah, you land on something.
I'm gonna start walking toward the door.
How far away is the door?
Probably about 400 feet away from you currently, from what it looks like anyway.
And we're making ground walking toward it now?
Say it again?
We're making ground walking toward it, or is it still 400 feet away from us?
You look like you're making ground. The rest of you that are sitting over on the cliff, you hear something coming up behind you. Clonk, clonk, clonk.
I turn to see what's making the clump, clump, clump.
What you see looks like a large man, almost like Crank, kind of. And he pulls a pistol out from his side and points it at you. Surrender, citizen!
No thanks.
I'm gonna make a suggestion. You guys probably want to start moving.
Is that the move your ass mechanic?
Probably. I guess I'll start running across the open chasm.
Okay, yeah.
Like our arousal is doing.
You try and start running across the open chasm, but you run into something?
What happened to my rope and python? What is this bridge made of?
Do I feel... Is there like a box in front of me or something?
Kind
or a
of,
wall?
yeah. Kind of like a box.
Can I go over this box?
Yeah.
Okay.
You step up on it?
Yes, I step on this box.
Okay. You step up on this invisible box and you feel another one in front of you. They're apparently stairs. They're invisible stairs.
I guess I'm going up.
Okay. You are now on this whatever plane over this chasm.
I lean over and let Brad know what Owie is doing, and I suggest we do the same.
I guess.
So we follow Owie's footsteps.
Don't sound so
Exasperated as Iris is playing a saxophone solo as she...
I don't have time for this shit.
Does fucking Pistolier over there not care?
He's trying to get close to them, but he's moving very slowly. Alright.
That's it, I have an idea. Iris, I have an idea. Challenge you to a game.
Ooh, like what?
Game of chess. If I win, you take us to the door.
And if I win, something happens.
Like what?
We'll see.
Does it involve somebody dying or getting hurt?
Huh?
I don't know if I like those terms. But I'm not known to lose at a game of chess.
Roll your chess set. You are completely known to lose the game of chess.
Here's the first one. Hey, I have a chance. I might have a chance of winning.
Not against the goddess, you don't.
Damn it! How close of a game was it?
By 1.
Damn it! I hate that I have disadvantage in my own game. I'm gonna go mark that loss down.
Yep. As all of you are moving, Iris and Violet have sit down in the middle of this invisible plane and they're playing chess on another box, which is sobbing and smells slightly. Yep. And Iris raises up, I win! And as soon as she says that, Naran, you feel something smack you right in the crotch.
Do I know what it is?
A cloud punched you in the nuts. Oh, so that's what happened.
Wait, I didn't get a penalty for it?
I said something would happen. I didn't say it would happen to you.
Uh-oh. No, I'm gonna take my loss like a champ. I'm never rolling that good again. Well, it's worth a
forward
shot.
and continue on. At a higher pitched voice.
What's wrong with you?
Apparently I got kicked in the nuts by a cloud.
About this time, the three of you that are lagging behind currently, you start hearing some buzzing from behind you.
Buzz, buzz, the sounds of the bees.
The bees, not the bees.
As a large swarm of bees is apparently bearing down on you now.
So I'm gonna double my speed up there,
Okay.
up the stairs, I guess.
Alright, so you're dashing.
Yes.
Naran is hobbling. Fred.
Naran, can you move faster? Or are you permanently at a disadvantage?
I'm trying! It's painful!
Is it possible to, like, help him? Like, I want to move faster, but can I help him go faster, too?
If you want to help him move faster, I will say... I don't know, you can pick him up if you want.
Well, you see, he got hit in the left nut, so if you hit the right nut, his left nut won't hurt anymore.
That's
Balance him
not
out.
help anything.
That seems like a win-win right now.
How far away are the bees?
I don't know. Sound like they're getting close.
Brad, roll survival.
Survival on bees.
They're back there.
They are definitely back there.
Can you get on my shoulders?
I will gingerly crawl on his shoulders.
Okay, Brad, you have.
Oh my god.
I'm going to take off.
Okay, Brad, you have an elf man riding on your shoulders now.
Oh, that's got to be so unpleasant if he's sitting around your neck or something. Oh.
And in the meantime, I'm gonna turn around, look back at the bees, and cast this.
Okay, what are you saying to the animals?
Are you going to hurt us?
Gonna sting ya! Gonna sting ya!
At least they're upfront about it.
Why do you want to hurt us?
Bee has existential crisis.
Please don't hurt us. We won't hurt you.
Roll persuasion on the bees.
Did you just could you not the bees? Beautiful.
Could you not?
You're telling us to buzz off?
Kill yourself.
Please? Buzz off?
Okay.
They leave.
Telling you guys it works.
Huh, well, that was weird.
Now, Ron, where are we going?
Owie's up ahead. Please be careful. I have an owie.
Are we going the right way?
Yes, we're going the right way.
Okay.
Tybalt, as you're now running forward, you run past a bookshelf.
It's just on the invisible road.
Yeah.
What are the books?
There's one very large book in there. It seems to be the only book, actually.
What is it?
There are a lot of naked women in this book. And some men.
What's the name of the book?
All the porn.
All the porn. What the hell?
Hey, Violet, come here.
I can't hear you. I'm too far away.
Yeah, Violet's pretty far back right now.
I'm just gonna keep walking.
Okay.
Far back? You mean far forward?
Are you... Oh, yeah, you were in front. Okay.
The shoes with me.
I'd like to point out, you come up with this world, you need help. You have dicks with hands? Porn.
I will explain at the end.
Will you?
Will you though?
I will.
Alright. So,
How's this door
what's
situation?
going on for Violet and Rin since we're still sprinting out front of everyone?
As the two of you are starting to run forward, Rin, you don't seem to be affected by this, but Violet, you start having very serious flashbacks about the event that just happened on the boat.
Is it like non-flashbacks?
Uh-huh. I need you to roll a wisdom save.
Is this what's happening to me right now?
Mm-hmm.
A wisdom save?
Mm-hmm.
You ass.
You feel like you just gotta sit down and process things for a minute.
Alright, well, Violet's just gonna sit down and have an existential crisis.
Eat some honey.
Yeah, I'm gonna have an existential crisis with the honey I've left.
Violet's just shoveling honey into her mouth. Rin's moving forward quickly. Tybalt, you eventually pass Violet.
What the fuck is the matter with you?
They're in the trees. No.
I'm gonna pat her on the head and continue walking.
Do I feel better at this point?
I'll let you roll another wisdom save with advantage.
Oh god, it's not looking good.
Nope. You start shoveling more honey into your mouth.
I'm out of honey.
Oh my god, why is it doing this? Rin, there's a bookshelf in front of you now.
That's their books.
There's one single book on it.
I guess I'll look at the book.
There's pictures of people that seem to be tying each other up and beating themselves.
What?
The title of the book is The Rest of the Porn.
The rest of the porn. Oh god. It's just gonna keep running. And I guess bag the book.
Okay.
Just let me know when I'm done having my episode.
All of you that are in the back as you're running away from the bees,
You said the bees went away.
yeah, they've gone away, but you were running from the bees.
Okay.
Iris kind of flits past all of you. She has, like, some kind of food in her hand. It looks like it's in a small, like, plastic container. This is good. Kind of sucks, though. You guys want some?
No thanks. Hard pass.
Will it help? Broken balls.
I don't know who I can help you with that, buddy.
What is it?
Lunchable? She starts eating more crackers.
Lunchable. The hell?
Fuck is a Lunchable? No, I don't want any.
What the hell? I'll take one.
She hands you a cracker.
Thank you.
And suddenly, in front of the three of you, a rift opens.
Oh, okay.
What is that noise?
There's a rift opening in front of us. Can we see through the rift?
You
On the other
can.
side.
The rift looks like giant female genitalia.
Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's making me hurt. Oh,
God,
that's
I don't know
making
what that
me...
looks like.
Oh, that hurts even more.
But as you look through it, you do see the door on the other side.
I don't know what that looks like.
Can you smell it? It smells like fish.
Yeah, it does smell pretty fishy. Never seen that before.
It's,
That's weird.
it's not pleasant.
What would you
Oh
like?
god, Brad's got to smell it worse than anyone else.
Let's go through it.
Okay. Moran is leading you through the giant portal, Brad?
Where are you taking us, Duran?
Just cover your nose if you don't want to see.
What?
I'm gonna follow him as well.
Brad, just follow the tuna.
It's everywhere.
Don't touch anything.
Why they gotta unwash to get a portal?
Owie, what are you doing?
I'm following them.
Okay, so you're all three going through the portal?
I suppose.
Okay. You walk through, and you are now within about 20 feet of the door. There is a dick bleeding on the ground.
We're about 20 feet in front of the door now, and there's a dick on the ground.
If I throw you at the door, do you think you can, like, knock at it?
Why don't we throw the dick at the door?
I'm not touching the dick.
So,
Owie.
second that.
Throw the dick at the door.
Nope, you can.
I need you all to make a
Fine.
dex save.
Fine, I'll throw the dick at the door once I make my deck save.
Beware of the aggressive pecker.
Why am I delayed? I got a 5-second delay going on. But
Yeah, Owie, you see this shadow falling from the sky. Brad, you don't, obviously, and Naran, it's hard for you to move as is, especially on Brad's back. Owie, you jump out of the way quickly. Brad, Naran, you all are crushed by a whale.
Roll new characters.
We're dead. Moby!
I apologize what I said earlier, Brad. You did not maintain a character through the full year.
Well, it's been a year, so it's all good.
Take 532 points of damage.
Yeah, you take 35 points of bludgeoning damage, both of you.
Do we see this happen?
What?
You hear a
What's
whistling
that?
noise?
I can assure you I didn't hear it. I'm still in Nom.
I think that was Moby Dick that fell on us.
Iris, who is now kind of flitting above the whale corpse, is just kind of like, she shrugs. A whale.
Wow.
You know, Iris, you're a real cunt.
I don't like her.
That's not very nice.
Are we getting closer to the
So
door?
is waking people up in the middle of the night. That's not nice either.
This place sucks. Your land sucks.
Well, you suck!
Iris is kind of like gonna get up in your face to the...
How far away is Iris away from...
I'm not gonna argue with the
Me.
fact that I suck, but you also suck.
What are you gonna do about it then, huh?
I'm trying to get to this fucking door.
Ron, are you okay?
First my... Ow, my balls. And now my head.
Are you still gonna throw the dick at the door?
I don't think I can move at the moment. Owie.
I guess I'll throw the dick at the door.
Tybalt, as she kind of says that, you feel something cut through your robes all of a sudden on your chest.
Did I just get stabbed?
It's what it looks like, but upon further inspection, your nipples are knives.
Great. This is your big comeback. You turn my nipples into fucking knife.
I didn't do that.
You have a weird way of asking for help.
You guys haven't finished your trial yet.
She flies off.
Iris!
Just get out from under the whale!
Come here, Iris, please.
What?
Do you mind moving this whale off us, please?
It's too heavy. Can't do that.
Can I attempt to like push up enough to get out from under it?
Sure. Roll strength.
Nat 20 bench press it. Oh.
You do manage to push up a little bit of the whale corpse to kind of make an opening for you, Naran, to squeeze your way out.
Get out of here, Naran.
As you do, though, you hear
Yes, thank you.
you hear something go as blood is sprayed from this whale's anus all over the door.
Well, you're lucky that's the blowout. Dude, exploding whales are fucked.
I'd like to point out if there's any chunks of blood, it knocks on the door.
It was not chunky blood.
Ooh, nice recon.
Could have been more in its stomach than blood. Or in its intestines.
I'm gonna stumble towards the bloody door.
Okay. I'm going to say about this time, the rest of you are starting to get close. Violet, make another wisdom save for me.
Did I get advantage again?
Yes, actually.
Good, because I need it. Nope, it doesn't matter.
So Iris kind of
I can hear them!
as Iris kind of flies up next to you, she sits down Indian style next to you, and she's like,
So, having problems there, buddy.
Ray.
Well, here, maybe this will help.
and she actually kisses you right on the lips. And you are suddenly not having your existential crisis anymore and starting to feel things.
I am having a new existential crisis. What are these feelings?
She pulls back and she kind of points towards the door.
Like, pretty much, like, red-faced to, like, get up and start scurrying towards the door.
Okay.
Well, from a kiss, that would be an incredible kiss.
And I'll say that all of you start approaching the door at this point.
Took you guys so long to get here.
My nipples are knives.
I saw things, man.
Please don't stab me.
I have a book.
I've been crushed by a fucking whale.
Ooh, what's the book?
I think I read the rest of that book.
It's
Ow,
too
my
young for this book.
balls!
Too young for this book. Like a
Yes.
year older than me.
Yes, I'm older than you, and means I know better.
I can't argue with that.
And as you all approach the door, Iris seems to be just elated.
Oh, awesome! You all made it!
Can you fix us all now?
Fix you.
Yeah, my ranger friend has a ruptured testicle. I have knives and nipples. You threw a whale at them. Violet hasn't stopped crying.
Tybalt, you hear
Oh,
over
she's not crying anymore.
Tybalt, you hear over your shoulder. Why won't you do that, you dirty bitch? As a man in a wheelchair kind of seems to be staring at you, and then he disappears.
Oh.
Alright, I turn around and knock on the door.
All right. you knock on the door, it starts to open with a creak.
I push it open even more.
What you see on the other side is not what you were expecting. Knowing that the other side of this realm should be Verisil's plane, it's not there.
What's there?
More clouds. There's nothing on the other side of the door.
Iris, what the fuck, man?
That's not right. Wait. Huh? That's... No. Something's not right here. This isn't...
She kind of looks worried.
What's happening?
I honestly don't know.
And all of you start to feel the clouds around you start to darken. It feels like there's electricity in the air.
Hey, Brad, it's getting dark outside.
Okay.
As you start to hear cackling around you.
Cackling? How dark is it getting?
Not pitch black, but the clouds themselves are getting darker, so it's obscuring the light in the area quite a bit. Probably the area is lit with dim light right now.
What's laughing?
Boop. Light on the end of my stick.
Okay.
Also got dark vision.
It's going to be a purple light.
Okay. All of you are lit up with this violet light as Ren's holding out her stick now.
Something's wrong here. This isn't me. I didn't do this.
Apparently, you didn't do any of it.
I try to call out to Verisil. I'm sorry.
You all hear a voice in front of you. That sounds scarily too familiar.
Like how familiar.
What is going on here?
Brad, Tybalt, you both recognize it immediately and start having a extreme sense of dread as a figure starts to emerge from the mist and the black clouds through the door.
Oh no. What's it look like?
You see
What?
a man with a large metal claw, white fur, black stripes all over him. A white tiger tabaxi.
Is his
What a jacked up face.
is his face fucked up?
No. Look what we have here.
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
Iris, what the fuck is with this guy?
I don't know. I didn't bring him here.
Violet, who's that?
Your guess is as good as mine.
How'd you fix your face?
What do you mean? Nothing wrong with my face. How'd you fix your face, ugly?
Got him.
Sensitive issue.
So do you two know each other?
That's Byakudo?
Ah, good. Finally, somebody got the name right.
Is a Kitty Man? That's
Yeah,
that
he's
what his
a-
name is?
He's the kitten general of the Norellians.
Huh? Oh, it's the people.
Yeah, he's a kitten.
More than a
Kitty.
kitten. And you two, as he points his claw towards Brad and Zillow, are wanted. You all start hearing clomping coming from behind
You're
you.
wanted too, bitch.
As out from behind the clouds, you see two figures. These nasty-looking little men with these giant sickles and these bright red caps on their head as they seem to be kind of gnashing their metallic teeth at you all. Iris actually seems to kind of cower down, and she actually hides behind you, Brad.
Iris, what are you scared of? He's just a mortal.
No. There's something else here. There's something else here. Unseelie. They're not supposed to be here. Somebody's making a move.
Well, you brought us here. Can you?
Yeah, can you explain yourself a little better?
There's bad things coming, and they're not supposed to be here yet.
No shit.
What do you mean yet?
You two! You're under arrest!
Oh,
my balls!
Hey, Mr. General. Could you not?
How are you even here, Kitty Cat Man?
Precision.
Guidance.
Net 20 this bitch.
Someone else.
Oh,
is
it was
about
almost
to
a
get-
1.
Someone else is about to get impaled.
You said guidance, so it's a D4?
Yep.
He nat 20. I will even send you a picture. He's straight nat 20.
The sheer disappointment in your voice. Roll persuasion.
What are you doing here?
Arresting your asses. Now you're gonna come with me quietly, or you're coming in 3 pieces. I really don't give a fuck which one's which.
I guess it's 3 pieces then.
It's always in 3s. I said this earlier today. Did I not? It's always 3s.
So is he a bad man? I'm guessing.
He's a very bad man. He killed one of our friends.
That's bad.
He's killed lots of people.
He's one of the worst.
Need you all to roll initiative.
Wait, does killing a lot of people make you a bad person?
Depends what kind of
Depends
people.
on the
Violet.
people. Yeah.
Almost had another existential crisis. Do we have tokens this time?
Nope.
Do you have art for this guy, by the way?
I do. I think I've shown it before.
Yeesh, give me advantage on initiative and shove that shit in the trash.
Brad, I have a feeling this isn't actually. His face should be fucked up. And you know what we're talking about.
I agree.
Okay. Alright, you rolled that, the red cat. Okay.
So we're fighting this guy, right?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, owie. Okay. Wow, everybody rolled shittily. Violet, you're first.
Alright. Since I've now gotten clear confirmation from the rest of them, let me ask you if this is something I can do. Can I hold, like, an ability to rage when something approaches me? Or is that not something I can do?
You can only rage as a bonus action, so no, you cannot hold your action to
Okay.
rage.
I figured I would ask. Well, I guess I will bust into my bear form.
Alright, you let out a mighty roar as your clothes rip and you are now bared.
I'm now bared. And how far away are they?
General Biacola is probably about 40 feet away from you currently. Behind you, these two weird-looking little men, they're probably about 30 feet to your right and 25 feet to your left.
Okay, so they're not next to the general. They're off to our right, not
Right.
his right.
Right, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do something dumb.
Okay.
Because I need to get this out of my inventory anyway. I'm going to be stupid and still declare reckless attack. I want to pump fake a javelin towards the general and then thunk it in the dude to my right.
Okay. Fuck! Damn it! There goes D20. Alright, I need you to roll Deception.
To hit? Oh, deception?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Now roll the
Hey.
hit. With advantage.
Well, I call it declared
You
reckless.
already declared reckless, yeah, but... I would have given you reckless. With that
Let's fish
deception,
the crit.
with that deception check, you would have gotten. Oh damn! So as you pull this javelin out, you kind of fake as you're going to throw it to the general, and you know how you kind of do that thing where you're like trying to like act like you're throwing it at him, and he's like, "What? Huh?" And then you turn around and you chuck it right at this little man. That's which one are you aiming at?
The one to my right.
Okay.
So I'll kind of like do a pump fake, like I'm going forward, like with my right step, and then I'm gonna like whip over to my left and send it. Like a full turn, like a full left turn to the guy to my right, because it wouldn't make sense for me to like Brett Favre shove it to my right.
Right. Give me a second here.
And you could technically put me at disadvantage for doing it, and I wouldn't care.
Okay, roll damage.
Alright. Yeet. Thank God it's the first javelin that hit,
Okay.
like right out the gate, and didn't one.
Yep. As you throw this javelin, it kind of, I guess you sidearm it back into where this little man is, as he's got this sickle that he's just kind of waving around like, and it catches him right in the side, like his hip.
And I'm going to let out a bit of a cackle of my own. I'm going to separate myself from the group like maybe 5-10 feet, and that's how I'll end it.
Okay. Next up is Brad.
I'm going to throw a dart at Catman.
That'll hit. Okay.
And I'll throw another one.
And that'll hit too.
And that's it.
Alright, as you toss two of these darts at what looks like General Biacola in front of you, they both stab into his arm, and he just looks at you like, "Ugh! Using those tricks again!" Let's see. Next up is this one. Ren.
Yes.
One of the small men that is close to you is going to run up to you and is going to start swinging like crazy.
Okay. Crazy. I'm gonna assume it's going to hit.
Yep, that's a 24.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They don't respond to my goading.
3,
How dare they?
5.
How many overall enemies are in this scenario?
That's 9 damage there. Just 3.
Okay.
That's a 22 to hit.
Yeah. That'll definitely hit.
Okay. Oh, that's a 1.
The one will miss.
And that is a 14 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. Okay, you take 27 points of slashing damage. As this little man just starts cackling like crazy. And as he runs up to you, he just starts carving into you with that big sickle.
Okay. Ow. You definitely hear Rin not having a good time.
And he's just gonna kind of sit there and just lick his lips as he looks at you bleeding all over the floor. And now it is... Let's see, Brad had his turn. Ren, it's your turn.
Well, he's right up on all up in my business, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we are going to. Hold on, let me make sure I'm using the right one. Yeah. Okay. She is going to look up at him and like kind of slap with a shocking grasp.
Ooh, damn. Alright. Roll damage. Nice.
And then she is going to get away from him.
I was gonna say, you have advantage if the target has armor made out of metal, but I guess it doesn't matter.
It does not matter. Can't fish a double crit.
It can't take reactions until the start of its next turn, so yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... as this thing starts carving into you, and you slap him across the face and with this electric blast, and he just... And you quickly, like, dive out of the way. You're still bleeding profusely onto the ground.
And, she's gonna use her meta magic quicken spell.
Okay.
Now that she's cleared it. Is there anybody else next? Was there anybody else close to me?
You are currently close to... Let's see, you were next to Owie. Because it was you, Owie, Iran, and Tybalt that were kind of towards the back.
Is this the same guy I chunked my spear into, or is this the other guy?
The other guy.
Yeah, she's gonna quick cast Guiding Bolt then.
Okay. Where are you casting it at?
The same guy that just hit me.
Okay. That will hit. Roll damage.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you quickly throw one of these lances of darkness, lances of radiant energy at this thing as you're backing away swiftly, and it seems to be glowing with this lance of light sticking out of it. And it is not looking great. It is bleeding all over the ground itself.
They just fucked each other up.
Now. Other guy. Okay, he's going to come towards you, Tybalt. And he's actually going to start rushing at you. I need you to make a dex save. That saves. As this other man he's got this javelin sticking out of his side now. He kind of looks at you and and he starts rushing towards you with these big metal boots. You hear him coming clomp, 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 clomp. And as he tries to knock you down to the ground, you dodge out of the way and he falls his own face onto the ground. And he kind of picks himself back up quickly. It is now the general's turn, and he is going to cast Fireball.
Oh goodness.
Right in the middle of your group.
Oh goodness.
I took some steps away from the group. Can I try to eat this myself?
No. Because it is targeted based on where he picks. So you would not have a reaction to try and catch it or anything like that. Also, you wouldn't know what he's casting.
No, but when I see a fireball coming towards the group.
Alright, I need everybody in a 20-foot radius, which would be everyone but Violet, because Violet stepped up forward, so.
Damn it! No, that ball's gotta pass through me.
Ren fails.
Rin fails, Brad fails. Tibble passed. I need Ron to make a save.
Well, it was good
passed.
knowing this character.
Ron saves. Okay.
Did you give Tybalt advantage?
Level 2.
Okay. Let me roll the damage on it real quick.
Ollie, it was nice knowing your new character. Forward to the next one.
32 points of fire damage to Brad, cut down to half, so that's 16 for you. Tybalt, you're going to take 8. Ron, you're going to take 8. And your bow starts glowing with energy. And Rin, you're going to take 32.
As you hear Rin scream out in agony as she falls to the ground.
Hellish Rebuke.
I'm gonna reroll the 1 because I have that feat.
All right, go ahead. So it's going to hang on. Okay, so the first cast is what's that first number? 17 fire. That's the
Should be level 5. I don't know why. It cast it twice. It cast it as a level 1 and a level 5. So it should be 18 fire.
okay. So 18 fire total then. Okay, yeah. As you get hit with this fireball, Till, you just kind of absorb some of it into yourself, and then you throw the heat back at the general, and as he's engulfed in flames himself, something seems weird in his. Almost like his corporeal form seems to be burned away, and all that's left is a shadow.
I knew that wasn't you. You fuck.
I don't know what you're talking about. And it is now Naran's turn. Nope, Tibble's turn.
Didn't your guys take damage? Like the little red dudes?
Yes, they did, actually. Fail. Fail, they're dead.
Alright, I guess I'm attacking fake kitty cat.
Okay. That's gonna miss. And that'll hit. Roll damage. Alright, 7 force damage. As you fire 2 blasts at this thing, this shade of General Byakuya. He blocks the first hit with his claw, and he just kind of... and then you pierce him right through the neck with the other one, and he...
I'm done.
Okay. Naran.
Alrighty. Set this up. Bum bum bum. Oh no. This one up. Okay. I'm gonna shoot at whatever fake dude is.
Okay. Roll to hit. That will hit.
Alright. I'd selected Hail of Thorns with that too.
Okay.
I declared it on my sheet, so.
Alright, roll damage. Okay. So you pull up an arrow, and as you fling it at this shadow, it sticks into the thing's gut, and again, those thorns just jut out from its flesh as it explodes inside of him.
Now, how does that add? Now, now roll 2d6 for the fire damage.
Fire damage. Oh, right. Yeah. You roll 2d6 also. Yeah, for your absorb elements.
Yeah, for this bow.
Yeah.
I mean, for this first shot. Yeah.
Ooh, not bad. And the thorns inside of him actually seem to engulf him in flame, and now the shadow is... Well, you didn't see this before. Actually, no. The only person that would have really seen this would have been Tibble. So, I'm not going to describe it. Anyway. But this guy seems to be engulfed in fire as well. This giant flaming shadow with this huge metal claw.
And my second strike.
So don't believe you get Hail of Thorns on.
No, I don't. I think I only get it on. Let me look at it real quick. I only think I get it on. No, it's concentration up to a minute. It's a concentration spell.
Before the spell ends. It doesn't say once per turn, it just says whenever you make a ranged weapon attack before the spell ends, so...
Yeah, and I got a minute, so everything...
Yep, you'll get the extra damage then.
Yeah, I gotta check that every time. All right, here comes the second. Let me make sure I got it selected. Yep.
You won't get absorb elements though.
Huh?
You won't get absorb elements, but you'll get.
No, yeah, I know. I had to get that out of the way now.
Yeah. Okay. Roll it.
Ugh.
It's gonna miss. And as you try to kind of fire up your second shot, he realizes what's coming and he grabs it in the air and throws it down to the ground.
And with that, I can still do my movement speed, right?
Yes.
I want to move 35 feet or 35 away from him.
Okay.
So that way I'm 35 feet away from the group too.
Okay.
So
You move back as far as you can. You're kind of hiding behind the whale corpse.
sure.
It's still a thing on the battlefield, technically.
Oh, I wasn't sure because we went through the door if the battlefield changed.
No, there was nothing on the other side of the door. It's straight through it.
Okay. Yep. Sounds good. That's my turn.
Okay. Owie. Are you attacking? We're just going. We'll type in roll 20 then, because. Okay. You kind of just focusing on yourself and start concentrating, trying to get some of your energy back. I need you to roll a d10.
Oof.
Okay, you heal for 9 points of damage. Are you attacking? Okay, activating Spiking Spirit. You cannot do that because you use Second Wind. Right, so it's Second Wind, and you already used Second Wind, so that used your bonus action. Okay, declaring sharpshooter. Roll a hit. That will miss. That will also miss. So Aoi, as you kind of focus in on yourself and heal yourself as much as you can, you pull your bow out and you're trying to get as good a shot as possible, but you're still kind of shaken from the hit that you took. And as you fling 2 arrows towards this shadowy figure in front of you, it just flies right past his head. Okay. Violet.
Okay. Let me ask you this question, since we have a party member that's down right now. I'm in rage. Do I have the capacity to turn around?
What do you mean?
Well, since I'm raging right now, do I have the capacity to turn around and decide to help her instead? Or am I drawn to battle?
You're drawn...
I don't. It's the first time I've played Barbarian, so I don't know how to play that.
Well, I mean, that's your choice. You're drawn to battle. However, if you do turn around and help her, then you're probably going to lose your rage.
Okay. But I can turn around.
You could, technically, but you're drawn to attack whatever's in front of you.
Okay. We'll play it like it's in rage then. Are both of the Shadow Spectre things dead at this point? And all that's left is the general?
The 2 little men that were behind you guys attacking are dead, and all that's left is this shadowy figure of what is this whatever general that they're talking about in front of you.
Okay, and how far away is he from me now?
From you, he is 25 feet away.
Okay. I'm going to close the distance.
Okay.
And, with Reckless again, I'm going to start tearing into him.
Alrighty. Roll to hit.
Ooh.
Roll
Well,
that
this could
damage.
be really good or really bad depending on the rolls.
Roll that damage.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
Too bad you can't crit rage.
Alright, roll it again.
Well, let me fish. Okay.
That'll hit.
Tearing into this guy.
Okay, so that is 23 and 14. 37. Yeah, 37 points of damage. God damn. Barbarians, yeah. Check your rage damage. I think it's a 3 now.
Is it at 7?
I think so.
Let me double check. I think it's 9. Barbear. I just spelled it like bear.
Good job.
Too many bear puns.
It's seeping into my being.
Here, I got you. Rage damage. Yeah, you get a 9. Okay, yeah, so it's +2 now. It's still +2. Alright, never mind.
Yeah, I thought it was a little bit away.
So yeah, Violet, as you roar out towards this thing, you rush at him, and as you get this giant whirlwind slice, you cut right up his chest as flames and shadows seem to spread out. Lightning actually flashes behind you as you make this hit. And then you cut back down across him with an X pattern across his chest as more of this flaming black ichor just seems to spread out across the battlefield as your teeth are gleaming in the lightning.
As we're doing this, does it look like we're getting really good purchases with our hit? Like he's being worn down?
They seem to be landing. He looks to be like just dripping this ichor all over the place currently.
Okay. I just want to make sure I wasn't like, we're hitting him and blah, 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 but there's no purchase to it.
Right. Is that your turn?
And as I'm kind of like staring into him in the afterthought of this attack, be like, it's you and me now, buddy.
Who even are you?
You'll find out.
Now it would be Brad. That'll miss. And that will hit. Okay, 8 piercing damage. As another dart lands at this guy. Man, everybody's not talking now.
It's no talking and wanting from me.
Not my turn.
I'm just going to sit here and throw attacks. I'm not even going to say a word.
Blood gargling.
Okay. Sorry, I got lost. I actually got lost. What the hell am I doing?
You're giving me legendary weapons.
I'm not.
And
doing
you're
that.
dying.
I'm not doing that. Okay.
Where are the shot?
Ren, I need you to roll a death saving throw.
When did Ren fall down?
Didn't I just ask about picking up a fallen team member?
Oh,
There's the whole dialogue about it.
She got KO'd when the fireball landed.
That's a pass.
Nat ones. Oh no.
Double fail. He gets up, tosses another fireball. Done.
That motherfucker gotta go through me.
All right.
I'm in his face. I'm in his head.
And it is now his turn.
Come get these bare titties, motherfucker.
So,
and also, I gotta roll my temp hits. Ah, that was dumpster.
Violet, 26 to hit.
Oh, I don't know why I added those temps.
16 plus 4, so that's 20 points of slashing damage on that hit. And that is a 10 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. So as he pulls this claw up, you feel the heat of this metal as it slashes down across your chest. Take 20 points of slashing damage from that, cut down to 10. And then as he comes back up with a right hook, he tries to punch you, and you see that he's actually got a smaller, what are those, like, hand claws that they put on their palm? I forgot what they're called exactly.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he tries to slash at you with that, and you duck out of the way.
I laugh at him in mother's protection.
You actually kind of hear someone laugh from behind you.
Big friendly laugh, or
Yep.
good.
And now it is Tybalt's turn.
I'm gonna use a potion on Red.
Okay. Roll your 2d4. Ren, you recover 9 points of damage.
Oh boy.
Oh, you said Ren. I thought you said me.
Oh, Rin, you needed this health potion? Drink.
Okay.
That's an action.
Yeah, that's an action. As you see the small girl that has fallen from this fireball now, Tybalt, you rush down and try and pour this potion down her throat, and you don't know if it did anything or not, but she's not moving still.
Oh yeah, how does that work? Do you have to recover all of the, like, negative HP?
Mm-hmm.
Damn! That bitch gon' drink.
And Naran, it's your turn.
So, out of curiosity, am I behind the Moby Dick?
Yes.
I'm behind Moby Dick?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna squat down and do this. Oh, wait. I'm giving myself a healing potion. So, 2d4.
Okay, yeah.
Alright.
Cover 10 health as you drink that.
Yeah.
Are you done?
Alright. And yeah, I can't drink another one because I've already used an action, so
Yep.
yeah, I'm just sitting here chilling out behind Moby Dick, hoping dipshit doesn't see me.
Okay. Allie, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna second win.
You already used second one.
I mean, not second win. Fighting spirit. What the hell?
Alright, you focus in on your bow.
He second
Yeah.
wins his fighting Spence.
Yeah, that and sharpshooter as well.
Okay. Roll a hit with advantage.
He didn't need it,
Push that crit.
but he got it
Push that
anyway.
crit. You have advantage to push your crit. Roll again.
Oh,
Oh, damn. Okay, yeah. Roll damage. Okay, 19 piercing. Alright, roll again. Roll a hit. And advantage. And fish it. And roll damage on 22. That just barely hit. Wow. Allie, as you pull up your bow, you focus in as hard as you can. You're not going to miss this time for sure. And you find purchase right in the side of his neck and then right through his chest. As the one that hits his chest actually seems to fly out through the back of his body. A large hole is now seen through this shadow creature.
and now end my turn.
Okay. That would be Violet.
Well, now I'm pissed that didn't kill him. Now I'm just gonna have to tear into him more. Even more recklessly as before.
Eat 'em.
Yum. Fish a crit? I didn't. Okay, never mind.
Alright, roll damage. Finish him.
Alright. Probably do this kind of like fun little flourish as I'm just pissed off that this thing's still standing. And I'd like to kind of do like a good cleave through the stomach and then off with the head.
Okay. Yep. You kind of twirl your axe around you, and as you cut across its stomach, this ichor spills out onto the ground as flames seem to be erupting around him. And as he just looks up at you and just... You haven't stopped her from taking this place yet. And then quickly cut around and lop its head off as the shadow disperses around you. And the clouds seem to kind of lighten as it appears that whatever this shadow thing is now dead.
Can I continue giving Ren healing pots until she gets up?
Iris is actually going to kind of look around and, try and take survey of everything that happened. And she sees Ren laying on the ground. And
Crispy.
yeah, like this charred corpse of this young girl, and she kind of flits up to her. She's like, no, I didn't want
Are
this
you
to
happy?
happen.
Are you happy now? Your little games.
No, this
Kill
wasn't
somebody.
supposed to happen. This wasn't supposed to happen. Why? What? No. What was that thing? No.
Was this your test?
The test was just to find the door. I just wanted to see if you guys could make it, but there wasn't supposed to be this. That was a shade.
Look what you did.
Something put that thing here. I don't know which one of them did it, but
She kind of leans down to Ren's charred form.
I can fix this. I can fix it. I know I can fix it. Okay. Stand back.
And as you see this diminutive goddess as she's hovering over Ren currently, she holds her hands out, and this turquoise light starts enveloping around her. And as Ren's charred form raises up in the air, you see something odd. It's almost as if time itself is starting to rewind. And you see
God,
all
I
the
hope-
damage from Ren as it starts to go backwards. As she starts to look better and better, still unconscious, but then it starts getting different. And she starts getting younger and younger and younger until there's a baby laying in front of you all now.
Oh, you suck!
Oh, Jesus.
Shit! No! Wrong way! Ah, damn it! Oh,
Out of character, that doesn't bring the bad guys back, does it?
No, it's just around Ren.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I kinda have a thing with transmutation magic. Time and all that? Oops.
Ren is a baby.
Can you fix her?
Like, alive, baby?
Yeah, you're alive, baby.
Fix it.
Okay, fine.
She kind of raises her hands up again, and the baby floats in front of all of you, and
It's
she
happening.
kind of motions her hands around the other direction this time, and you see Ren start getting older. Until she's about the right age. And then she gets older and older
No.
and older.
No.
Until she's an old woman now.
Are we talking MILF?
No, we're
Cougar.
talking like 80 or
Gilf.
90 years old.
Oh, so she's a T-Gilf.
Crap!
I think you went too far.
Okay, third time's charm.
Can you please concentrate?
Sorry.
She's holding her hands out again once more in front of you, Ren. And she motions her hands once more, and the clock starts winding back again. And in a bright flash of light, at the end of all of this, Ren is standing in front of you again. And she looks a little bit older.
Than she was as an old lady?
No. She definitely looks younger than 80, but she looks a little bit older than she was before she met you guys.
Okay. We talking like 16?
Yeah, probably about 16 or 17.
How do you feel?
Better than when the fire hit me.
Crap, I still missed the mark.
She's just gonna, like, start looking at herself as best she can. Anybody got a mirror? I feel different.
Did her boobs get bigger?
Not
I'm
answering.
sure that vain fuck Jinx had one. Let me check.
There should be a mirror in this shit.
What was the answer to that, Carson?
Here you go.
Alright, the tiefling man hands you a mirror.
What the?
Crap, I missed the mark.
Chesty there, Ren.
Chesty? Oh.
Not really, actually. More than there was, but
I look fantastic. As usual. No, she's not that vain. What did you do to me?
You died.
Huh?
You got blown up.
Okay.
So I fixed it. Ta-da!
So I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is above
Okay.
game. If you turned him back or her back into a baby, would she actually remember anything?
Does this come with 4 years of experience? You got fucked, Ellie.
Alright. 4 years of experience. Level up time.
Well, I'm heading to bed. Good luck, guys.
Okay.
Later.
Got his mic working apparently. This is weird though. And you said I died.
Yeah.
You didn't like resurrect me, did you?
No, I just kind of warped time.
Okay.
What would be the problem with getting resurrected?
Don't really believe in that sort of thing.
But if it happened,
I don't know. I'd have to ask Thomas.
Oh, you're one of his. Huh.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, that's condescending.
How many of you worship the five?
can you define which 5?
I mean, all I have to say is the five. You should know which ones those are. I mean, I guess there was.
Isn't that like the old 5 and now the new 5?
I mean, there was the one that was just added recently, technically, but
No, there were more than 5 in the past.
Oh, was there? Okay.
I worship your sister Varicel.
oh, that's intriguing. You might actually
I'm a follower of Voxia.
Oh, her.
Why does everyone say that?
Ew.
I mean,
So
I'm
rude.
sure she's nice.
She's great. You watch your whore mouth.
What's your whore mouth?
So
I will
much more
take you
respect.
behind that dead whale and do things to you. Maybe. Anyway,
Does it involve turning him into an infant again?
probably.
Why do you care who we worship?
The five are heavily against us. They don't like us at all. I personally think that they're traitors. They don't want the world to fall into the wrong hands. They don't understand it's been ours this entire time!
Well, I'm gonna be the first one to say that if the world was this wild, I don't know what I would do. Not in a good way. Like, this is wacky.
Also, it doesn't even seem like you know what's going on up here. Like the door went nowhere.
It went nowhere because I knew it would go nowhere. I didn't know what that thing was on the other side.
Wait, so you want us to knock on a useless door?
Basically.
Wow.
And it got me killed?
That part I wasn't planning on. That's why you're older. And we're a baby. And we're geriatric. And now you're 16. I really fucked that up. Anywho.
Maybe there's a reason they don't want you in power if you're mixing up that often?
I mean,
Damn!
look, wild magic has a nature of its own, and I kind of embody it.
It's wild, alright.
Can you fix my nipple?
She snaps her fingers. Your nipples are now snakes.
Oh, that sucks.
That's just disturbing.
As I'm watching this more and more, I'm starting to understand the Five's understanding of how the world should be. It's making more and more sense.
They want to take the world from us because they don't think that we deserve it. They just don't understand that we are the only thing keeping this thing in check. The whole thing is balancing on a very thin thread, and the only thing that's keeping the entire place from falling into total chaos is us.
Why everybody got to build something on a really fine point?
Don't know. Good question.
Like, I mean, like, you look at the buildings that we build. Like, that stuff's sound. That's structurally sound. But when it comes to, like, what the gods build, it's always on a teeter.
Because they're all egotistical fucks.
I take offense to that. Thank you very much, sir. Now,
Change his nipples.
there is one thing that you can do to help us.
She snaps her fingers, her nipples are on fire.
Yes!
There is one thing you can do to help us, and that is to find the pieces that we lost. If we are completely whole again, I believe we might actually be able to fix things.
All of you? You want us to find all your pieces and just give them back to you guys?
Might help.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it might be a terrible idea.
All I know is my sisters are trying to kill each other right now, and if they do that, well, Midoriya's good as fucked anyway. And unfortunately, since I don't exactly have the allies I need currently to fight back myself, I need to turn to the followers of the Five. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
I'll have to take that up with Thomas.
I mean, I don't know how it'd work. You're welcome to tag along with me. I'm sure Kelleray would speak with you. She's pretty awesome.
Oh, that one. She's so weird.
Who are you a fan of? You don't like Keller? You don't like Voxia?
I don't like any of them. They're traitors. They came from the
Well-
stolen power.
Well, you know where my loyalty lies.
And I'm sure she appreciates that. But for right now, she's a little busy.
Yeah. I would love to help her.
So you're an old god, you want the old gods to have their power back.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't there problems with the old gods having power?
Yeah, lots of them.
I don't think so. I mean, when we had all of our power, we could come play.
And I'm sure that was so
Yeah,
good
that-
for
That
everybody.
the old year is a nice guy and everything.
Oh, he's a dick.
And you want him to have his power back.
Unfortunately, yes. So he needs to. Because if he doesn't, then the sun goes out of control, and then everyone dies that way.
Or somebody more qualified takes over?
Yeah, why can't the new gods take over the sun?
I don't know what to do with the sun. Have you, like, touched the sun?
Yes, I actually had.
Huh?
Picked me up.
I mean, we're about 20 feet from it.
The fuck?
You were 20 feet from the sun?
What was it? 20, 30?
Wow, that sounds cool.
There is a sudden realization that washes over Iris's face.
It is not cool.
You're the guys.
Very hot.
We're which guys?
You're the ones that put that hole in him.
Maybe.
That wasn't us.
Put a hole in the sun?
Technically, that was none of us.
Yeah, we're kind of missing him right now.
Huh. Interesting.
I mean, there may be a couple of us present when that happened.
I wasn't there.
Well, probably a good thing. You'd probably be dead. You seem to attract fire, and fire is not healthy for you. This might work out perfectly, actually. Okay, tell you what. Trial passed. I will...
Now you want us to put a hole in the moon.
That would be so cool, but that means putting a hole in me, and I don't want you to do that.
Oh, you're the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Poke.
Don't poke me.
So we
I
passed.
just wanted to say I
passed-
touched the moon.
We passed your trial. Now what?
Yes, send us back where we came from.
My dad's never gonna believe this.
Violet, as you poke Iris, your nipples are now knives.
Yes.
Deadly nipples.
And they're currently out for everyone to see right now. I haven't changed yet.
Is it cold out here?
So I'll send you home. You all seem strong. Again, I don't know where that shade came from, and I appreciate you dispelling it, because it might have fucked up some more things around here. I can't really take those things myself.
Well,
Why
if
can't
you
you just
brought
kill the
us
shade
here,
yourself?
You may not have shown up.
I don't have my full power. I can't take things like that, especially not if they come from my sisters.
What
Wait,
makes you think your sisters would do it? Something like that.
They're trying to breach the barrier between their two worlds. I mean, I'm the only thing keeping them from ripping each other apart personally. They do bleed over sometimes and have their little skirmishes. But if they were to actually invade my realm, that's it.
Let me ask you a question. Knowing now that you know who we are, what makes you think we're going to give the old gods their shields back?
I have faith.
So, let me understand this. You are a god.
That is.
One,
You couldn't handle those shades.
Mhm.
We killed the shades.
Mhm.
Does it mean they were stronger than gods?
You'd be surprised how strong your ingenuity is. That's what I was testing anyway. Nice shot with that slime, by the way.
Oh yeah, I got a little work on my game.
Anywho, you are in for a big reward, I suppose.
I like
You
prizes.
gonna reward me for messing me up?
I mean, sorry?
You should reward her. She literally went through that experience because of you.
Well, here, why don't we do this then?
She snaps her fingers and a large chest crushes the whale.
That big of a chest?
what's in the chest?
No, it actually just kind of cuts the whale in half, I guess.
Okay, it's like, holy hell.
Open it up, find out for yourself. Consider it payment for assisting me in my realm.
Can you fix our nipples too, please?
I suppose.
Snaps her fingers. Violet, your nipples are back normal, so are yours, Tipple.
Nice and pink again.
Let's check out that chest.
Alright, let me grab the book.
Double.
Double.
Well, it's unfortunate Yid's not here because he can't partake of the chest. It's unfortunate.
Is each one of us going to roll an investigation check?
God, I hope not. I hope it's just given us.
Me too.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Happy anniversary. Y'all are gonna get to roll on the big table.
A big table.
Table.
Hey, you're gonna find a prosthetic testicle.
I'd like to roll for the Cape of Win. That way, in any fight we can get in, I can just say I win. Combat over.
Okay, let's see here. Need everybody to roll a D100.
Yee. Well, we get some world-ending power.
You gonna roll for
Yeah, I'll roll for
Allie?
Roll for her.
Damn it, Brad, you beat me. Since you're configuring this, is it better to roll high or roll low?
Hi, actually.
Yes! High five, Brad.
Where you at? Can't see.
Run over and give you a high five.
Okay,
I just held my hand
We'll start with the lowest and go from there. Rin.
You get garbage. You died for nothing.
You get to return to your
You
yourself.
find one regular potion. Damn it.
Rin burns down heaven or wherever we're at. Rin burns.
Shocking grasps the iris.
You actually, well, no, actually, you're gonna get a lot of gold out of this at least.
It's so useless.
300 gold to the young child, who's now no longer young.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you find it's like a sketchbook, and you also find several paintings of some kind and one sculpture. You're not sure of the name on them, but they look really nice. And whoever put these together seems to have some real talent. So in total, you find 7 art objects that are worth 750 gold apiece.
Hold up, let me get this typed in because I did not have my thing open.
Unfortunately, they weigh 100 pounds apiece.
Yeah, let me carry some of those for you.
Right. All right. So 7 art objects, 750 apiece. Okay.
Are any of them magical?
No.
Damn.
Yeah.
Getting off rich.
The sketchbook, that was a guy, what was his name? Etch. Very nice guy.
Of course.
We talked to him some.
Okay. Etch. So I have etches.
Sketchbook.
Sketchbook.
Etch a sketch.
That's right, Violet didn't. Okay.
Okay.
And Ridden wouldn't understand that either.
Rid has no clue who etches. What's special about his book?
There you go, Ollie.
The others would, though. Well, excuse me. Brad and Sybil would know.
I can guarantee you that even if I was there, like supposedly in the storyline, I still don't know who that is.
We'll explain later. Anyway,
Am I too young?
I'll explain later. Next up is Tibble. So, I need
Don't
you
forget that
to
statue, Ellie.
Roll me another. Hang on.
The statue was one of the art pieces, wasn't it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what-
Oh, ooh, that sucks. You're only gonna get to roll one time, unfortunately. I need you to roll another
You do.
D100.
You do not get Excalibur.
Alrighty. You find a spell scroll of some kind.
Does it say what spell?
At first glance, it's hard for you to check. You'll probably have to get it identified. And you also get... seven very nice looking gems. They're worth about 500 gold apiece. Next up is Aoi. I'll roll hers later. Miran.
Yes.
Need you to roll 3d100.
You want it separate or together?
You can roll them together. It's fine.
It's a collective 89.
You find a potion that seems to have like little silver flecks in it. You find another one of those healing potion kegs that Violet found. Oh wait, you don't know about that. You found a healing potion keg. That's a greater healing potion. And you find another spell scroll that has some kind of writing on it. Don't really know for sure. It looks more advanced though. It looks like a really advanced spell.
What'd you say about the healing keg? Healing potion keg?
It's a greater healing potion.
I just put it in as keg of rejuvenation.
Alright, now... Red. No, Violet. Excuse me. Violet. Jesus mercy. Okay, once on that. Alright, roll 1d100 for me.
Aww.
Huh. You find some bracers. That apparently, at first glance, it's kind of hard for you to understand what they're used for entirely, but it looks like they might stabilize a bow?
Damn it! Is it what I have in the other campaign? God damn it, I don't need that.
Alright, and I need you to roll me 3 more D100.
Three D100?
3 D100.
Wet.
Yeesh.
That is all over the board.
492.
Huh. Okay, you find a wand of some kind. It looks like it has, like, vines all over it. You find a very nice silvered warhammer. And you find a ring that looks exactly like the one Tybalt is wearing. Oh my god, I can't believe you got that.
This is unprecedented. Do you know the greatness that's going to happen?
You have been flagged for death.
More than likely, I'm not making it there.
All right, and for the final roll here, Brad.
10 D100s.
Oh, Violet, you also got Jeebus.
I found Jesus.
11 gems worth about 1,000 gold apiece.
We made more money in 30 minutes than we've seen or will make in Alex campaign for the entire 3 years.
All of y'all made money. I didn't make shit.
What y'all talking about? Y'all made plenty of money in my campaign.
No, I'm just saying the amount we made right now to the other one is
30 minutes we made what we made in a campaign.
Keep in mind, though, you're going to need a lot of money for what's coming up in the next chapter.
I
So,
understand
I
that.
know.
I'm just picking.
It doesn't even matter. You gave Red money, and it's useless. Totally useless to her.
Finally getting a new pair of shoes.
The orphanage is getting a massive donation.
you got to work out in your favor. Okay, so Brad, what'd you roll again? 80...
An 87?
87. Okay.
Or was it an 80? I don't know.
87. Oh, man, this could actually be really good.
Could be, probably won't be.
Hell, my God, it could be. I need you to roll me 4 D100.
Make it 5 and we'll call it even.
$31, $87, $21, $74. Okay. I don't even know what that does, actually. You find a rod that has some kind of shield on it.
What? A rod?
A rod, yeah.
Giggity.
You find...
Hold on, I gotta write it.
Huh.
Rod with shield.
You found Carson's rod.
This is gonna make things interesting. You find a book, also.
Okay.
Laughs in Asia.
Book?
Shut up, Kudos.
What's the book say?
Anything, it's just a book.
It's just a book. Yeah, you can't read it, obviously.
What's it written in?
It looks to be written in Celestial.
Where's Kulos? God damn it.
Ooh, can I see that?
I don't know how, but I know Celeste.
Brad
Dude,
talked
you
shit.
can't read though.
I learned it last session, remember?
But you can't read. I can read that.
Oh my god, the blind man can read.
Well, good. You can
But
read
he
it to me.
can't.
You can read it to me in Celestial then.
Yes, I will
see
read
it.
it to you in
Read that.
Celestial.
Okay. It doesn't make any sense, but it talks about, like, using magic to cram energy into inanimate objects.
The book?
The book. It's a manual of some kind. For making
magic.
Warforged.
Cramming magic into inanimate objects.
Does it have pictures?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to describe the pictures.
There's big metally looking thingies. Oh. Magic. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think it's an instruction manual.
You also also find another ring. And feels like it can. If you put it on, you feel like you can actually manipulate things around you with it.
Like when you say manipulate, you mean like a distortion field?
No, like you can literally move them with your mind.
I'm a Jedi.
And
They can't see the things he needs to move.
I see it with my mind's eye, okay?
Does this give him a way to see? That would be legendary.
hang on, I gotta figure out what this is actually.
It's called the Ring of Wind.
I hope you figure it out before you give it to me.
Oh no, he's already declared.
Because then I won't be able to figure it out either.
I'm gonna have to roll some extra stuff for this because it is, you find a helmet.
Is it a helmet that I could wear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna have to roll some extra stuff on this real quick.
We'll do it.
You'll have to write this down.
I've been writing everything down.
Okay. It has 4 diamonds on it.
Alright.
5 rubies.
Okay.
7 fire opals.
Okay.
And 16 opals.
Alright.
It has these, as you feel around it, it feels like very beautiful silver with all these jewels encrusted on it. It has these wings that kind of come out from the face.
Alright.
And you also find
30 gems worth 1,000 gold.
No, not that much. 3 more paintings. We'll say 2 paintings of 1 small statue. That are worth about 750 gold apiece.
750 a piece?
Yeah.
Damn. I roll like shit. But yet y'all get all that extra stuff.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm over here. Same boat. It's okay.
Y'all can trade things around. I mean, everybody got a lot of good stuff, and some people are getting close to their attunement caps anyway, so.
It's okay. I got Thanos' helmet.
Thanos' helmet.
Basically.
It's got 7,000 pieces of equipment inside of it.
Okay, so, thanks. It was fun. Sorry for getting you killed.
Do you know what this book is?
No.
Of course not.
Can I look inside the book?
I mean, you guys were looking at it.
Yeah, what is that exactly? Is it? No, not that one. The sketchbook. Excuse me.
Oh,
I mean, I think it was just like drawings that he did. Might be worth some money. I don't know.
as you look through the book, you do see like there are like sketches of like landscapes and things. You do notice as well there is this woman in there that seems to be drawn quite a bit.
Ooh. Is she pretty?
Extremely.
I bet she is.
Somebody has mommy issues.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll see you all later.
Hopefully not.
I mean, it was fun. It'd be fun if you came back and visit sometime. You know, kind of help my sister from destroying the world. That would be nice too. Okay. Bye.
She kind of
But
waves to all of you. You see the clouds start to warp around you all once more. And as they zoom past your faces, you feel this rush of wind as the sky seems to be swirling and you all black out once more. And when you awaken, you're all lying on the ground.
What was that?
Take my nipples.
Your nipples are fine.
Am I still naked?
Mostly.
I'm gonna get changed.
Okay.
I'll check her nipples.
What about the people that was with us?
They're not with you.
No, I meant like where did you put us back?
Look around. Well, you can look around, but
Where are we? I look around.
as you all get up off of the ground, Violet starts changing. Tilwood, you're looking over yourself and checking Violet too.
Are you
I'm
trying
gonna
to
roll
peek?
perception.
I was just making sure your nipples are alright.
Is he trying to peek,
I
Carson?
don't know where the fuck
I guess
we're at.
so. It's not a very high DC. As you turn around to look, you see a very familiar wall in front of you. As you are standing outside once more in front of the city of Zento. And that is where we will end for tonight.
Okay. I have a question, Carson.
Okay,
How were we knocked out?
good question.
With the power of fuck you, that's how.
with the power of a god who says, "I don't care what your race is."
Apparently so.
Also, if you didn't pick up on the clues, you weren't actually knocked out. She plane shifted you.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, because, like,
Plus, there's a difference between being put to sleep and being rendered unconscious in the game. Or incapacitated, I guess.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Just don't ask questions as to how it happens and just let it happen. Nothing bad happened. You all got a lot of art gear and stuff from it.
nothing bad happened.
How am I
Somebody
supposed to
died.
carry all this massive artwork?
You could put it
No, I
in this.
probably waited. I mean, I just let you do what you do, but I just had to ask.
Do you have the stats on that Silvered Warhammer?
It is a silver warhammer +2.
It's gonna be better than my axe.
So, but
Dang.
you'll need to get all of you will need to get this stuff appraised. I can tell you what you actually got, but you'll need to get it appraised before you can actually use it.
Oh, absolutely. I'm
Yeah,
just
what-
trying to answer
what was-
everything.
What were the inks I got like 5 sessions ago?
What is it? Somebody's mysterious pigments or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a 1d8 or is it a 1d12?
Warhammer?
Yeah.
I think it's 1d8. Maybe 1d10 actually.
I'll put it in as a 1d10. Oh, I gotta put the specific damage type.
But yeah, so I just want to say something real quick. I mean, I know we've been going on this campaign a year, and it's been a lot of fun. I've never played this before, and this has been amazing. It has energized me for sure to do a lot more artwork, and I've improved.
Of what?
What do you mean? Of
Male
what?
and female private parts?
What? What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
But yeah, this has been fun, and yeah, there's still a lot more left in the campaign, obviously, but you know.
Get upload.
Oh fuck! I just rolled it. So
Wins more mature art.
damn.
I actually kind of want to clean that up a little bit, so I'll do that later.
Lean it up, then, baby.
Well, I meant to edit it, but damn, this is gonna be awesome. And it's just disappeared. God damn it! Roll 20.
I actually want you to draw the doorway that Brad,
I'm probably.
Howie, and myself walked through.
I'm gonna do a comic for that one because that was actually kind of funny. And
And I want to see a picture of quote unquote Moby Dick falling on Brad and I.
Violet, your Warhammer is actually versatile. So if you hold it with one hand, it's a 1d8. If you hold it with 2 hands, it's a 1d10. So you can technically attack with it and grapple.
Oh.
Is there anything special about the sketchbook, or is it just another money item?
It's just a money item, but I thought I would flavor it a little bit.
Okay. What's the value on that one?
$7.50, just like the rest of it.
Just like the rest of it, so it's an additional.
Tarzan, my page is fucky.
I'm gonna need to borrow some.
Doesn't matter. It's all going to the church anyway. Once we get in town.
I need to borrow gold, y'all.
New number. Who dis?